All right, I think I'm live. Let's test a couple features and then we're gonna get a speed running. Yo, that seems to be working. Let's go ahead and check YouTube. Yep. Okay, we're good. Okay, so last stream we actually did complete the speed run, but it took 2 hours. Like 1 hour 59 minutes. So let's go ahead and beat that. If I can remember how. There we go. And let's start this world. Leave everything the same. Pause immediately. And this is, I'm going to stop the recording because I don't need anything from this. Take my hat off because that was getting annoying. And start timer. And we're going. I can already see a slight glitch over there. I'm going to leave the cords on, but that's all I'm going to leave on. It's not a glitch that I see. It's the Lightmatica schematic. It's just because I'm playing on the Power SMP mod pack right now, and I don't really want to make a new mod pack just for speedruns. It just feels weird. Like on single player, it just doesn't feel right. I haven't noticed any Power SMB things. Maybe it's just because I'm like trying to rush. I'm not really used to rushing. But I just feel like I'm over, like it just feels slow. I don't know, something feels different. Okay. We're just gonna get some food because that's always an issue with the speedruns. And then we're gonna try to look for possibly a village. I don't really know if we're gonna look for a village or if we're gonna look for a cave. I don't know. I'm mostly looking for a lava pool just so I can get to the nether. But at the same time, I know once I get to the nether, that doesn't guarantee anything for me. Like, there's a cave here, but the last seed that I got, even though I had to run quite a bit to get to the nearest, well, it probably wasn't the nearest lava pool, but the first lava pool that I saw, it just happened to be at a village, and it also put me really close to a stronghold, or a fortress in the nether, so it was, like, extremely lucky. I saw a pumpkin. I did not get any, what is it called? Arrows last speed run, so I think I'm gonna focus on getting some feathers this one. Because I don't really want to trade. Unless I get a bunch of gold from like a ruined portal or something, I don't want to trade. Like, yeah, it's probably faster. But I also can't one-cycle the dragon, so... Not that arrows have anything to do with that, but... I guess there's nothing over here. Let's check the map. Nope. I'm just gonna go this way because it looked like a little more of a flat spot, even though it was a biome that normally doesn't have lava pools. I mean, I think any biome can have a lava pool, but when I normally find them, it's not in a flower forest. Or flower plains, I think they're called. I don't know the technical term. What's up, stream elements? You do be running, though. Any iron? Iron? Coal, even? Iron. It doesn't really work when I don't have coal. Oh. Well, I got a single coal, I guess. Can't really complain. What the? That's a mod. Boom, boom. I just want one. I don't need a pick or anything. I just need a single one for a shield. Is that enough wood, though? I don't really know. No. Not gonna let that smelt while I go and get myself some of the good stuff. Actually, as a matter of fact, let me go ahead and... I want to try something. Go on a slower sensitivity and see if I do better. I've never really played on a slower sensitivity, and it's not even a sensitivity, it's the DPI, which I consider to just be sensitivity. It's basically all it is, but I've never really played on a smaller one, like a lower one. But I know most people do play on it like that. Maybe not Minecraft, but other games, so I figured I'd try. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. It's just too slow. Oh, crap. Flint and steel would be nice right now. Just realized that. Maybe I'll, if I see any gravel. Because I'm not going to go out of my way to go find some. Dude, these mobs are just insane. They're just everywhere. I need to learn to one-cycle the Dragon on Java Edition, though, because, I mean, it would save me so much time. I just don't feel comfortable doing it right now because I really haven't done it in forever, so I don't even know the technique to it. I know I need, like, obsidian, but, I mean, obviously that's another thing that I'm just like, it's gonna be so hard for me to get obsidian in a speedrun. I'm just not a good speedrunner, so I don't know where the best place to look is. Oh my god. And this is my other thing. Luck. I'm so unlucky when it comes to this stuff. Like, how many gravel do you have to mine to get a single flint? Obviously, it's like 1,000, because it's been proven to me. I think this is... Yep. The slot. Whoa! I'm still getting used to the hotkeys on the side of my mouse as well, so... I'm, like, not doing the best right now. What are you doing? Nope. You tried, but not happening. Probably only got a couple more hits in this thing. What are you doing? Where are you going? Not away from me. Okay, let's go ahead and make ourselves a pickaxe, which means... I feel really stupid now. Pickaxe. Definitely a pickaxe. That's definitely the thing I needed. 100%. A pickaxe. Definitely not an axe. And I definitely have the cobblestone to be wasting on that. You know, it's probably a good idea to kill that thing, right? Not this, but... whatever. Actually, I should have enough to make a shield now. Yeah. Forgot. Maybe I should make a... I don't need that. Maybe I should make a boat. I'm not really sure. Well, we got a pearl already, so... Already off to a... okay start, I guess. But we're also an eighth of the way through the run. If I want to beat my record, so... better step it up. Because I got really lucky in the other run. So, chances are it's not going to happen again. Oh. Ooh, wait a minute. So, I know that there's no lava, huh? Yeah, I didn't think so. No lava. Well, isn't that just so cool? It literally needs, like, 4 blocks. I'd be able to fill that portal, but whatever. And this is what I mean by I don't speedrun. So I probably should have reset just by seeing that seed. Or seeing that. But no. I could go on a set seed for the best speedrunning seed in the world, and I would somehow manage to take 2 hours because I don't know what to look for. I don't know anything about speedrunning, so I don't even watch speedruns. I mean, I do, but not for Minecraft. I've like watched them in the past, a couple. And like I know my knowledge of what's fastest, but I've never done it to know the actual fastest is. Let's check. Oh, look at that. See? I feel like that's something that I would have seen if I was good at speedrunning. Maybe not. That's definitely possible that that's not true, but... Guess who forgot a bucket anyway? Doesn't really help when you don't bring the bucket. I might call it here soon. Is there 2? There is 2. That's cool. But yeah, I might call it just because I don't want to speedrun. It sounded cool. But then I started streaming and doing it, and I was like, do I really want to dedicate 2 hours to a speedrun? Or longer? No, not really. I'll be fine with speedrunning a parkour map, though. I like parkour maps. What the? How about this? If I die, or if I get to the nether, and there's nothing within... If I don't get a fortress by 30 minutes, then, I'm done. We're gonna go speedrun some parkour. Bucket. Shield. See, this is another thing. Is there like a technique to know which lava pool I should use in this situation? Because there's just 2 of them, and I'm just gonna go with the first one I went to, so. What if this one takes me to a fortress, but that one doesn't? I know they're not that far apart, but technically they're far enough apart that could happen, right? Oh. I think place it there. Oh. I did mess that up. I definitely did. Like I said, I'm still learning. So, what? I think I place it like that. Still learning Java, honestly. So yeah, I place it like that. I place this here. Oh my god, I did it again. I place this here. Place this here. Break that. Oh, yep. And then it goes like... I don't remember. Like right here. 3. Boom. And then boom, boom. Boom. I genuinely don't remember. Nope, that was not right. Unless... This is supposed to... Well, let's go in there now. Well. Okay, into the nether by 20 minutes. We got 10 minutes to find a fortress. Let's go. I mean... Oh? Maybe stick it out. Maybe just stick it out. Dude, I can't believe that. Okay, then. I don't know. If I die still, though, I'm a call it a stream, but... I can't believe I just spawned in with that. Call it, portal. Yeah, that's insane, dude. The fact that that just happened. I was gonna say, if there wasn't something right in front of my eyes, quit. And then there was. I was expecting to quit. Honestly, I wanted to. I still kind of do, but I can't just quit a seed like that. I mean, this is easily gonna be my best time if I just do everything right. Like, I got the blue crimson or whatever it's called. I got everything in front of my eyes. I don't know why he's on fire, but works for me. Get a few blocks so that I can wrap this spawner, because I know the spawner's gonna be just open to the air. Oh, that was close. Did it just get taller over here? I don't know, but it definitely looks like it. Oh, wait, wait, wait. No. That's it. I mean... might as well just kill everyone I see, though, right? I shouldn't just focus directly on going to the spawner. If anything, I'm gonna die if I go to the spawner. I don't really have much food or materials for this. Pretty sure this should connect. Should have did. Nope. Oh, crap. I'm not going for it. There we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this could be a really good run. Well, for me at least. Oh. Okay, let's go heal. Because I really do want to save this if it's even somewhat completable. Speaking of completing this run, we need a new axe. You did just do me like that. Okay, whatever. Shit at me. Boom. Hey. Oh. Oh. Tried to eat for some reason. That was very close. That was too close. Oh my god, I thought I was dead. Oh, we have enough. Let's get on out of here. I wish I got one of those vines so I could just clutch down. Because I just need to go down there. What is in this? I mean, I don't need it. Oh. Okay. So I got 3 pearls. Let's put this right here. And go ahead and toss this. Of course I didn't bring the furnace, huh? Why would I? Let's head back to the portal and go this way. I'd even want to go through the portal to go get that furnace, because I do need my food to get cooked. There she is. Oh, I want to use a blaze rod so bad. It doesn't matter that I died, but it does. I didn't want to stream. Oh, dude. That would have 100% been the quickest run. 100%. I might even have to go back and do something like with that run. Or with the seed. I really just don't want to speedrun right now. Especially after that. No. Any computer is a laptop if you're brave enough. I don't know about that. But a laptop? What is that supposed to insinuate? That it can fit on your lap? Or that it's portable? Or that it can fold? Like, what does it mean? Because it definitely can't fold. Okay, let's reset that. Oh, wrong one. Bring back YouTube chat. I'm gonna go ahead and... Should I stream Unity? I don't really know. I could stream Legends. Nah, I don't want to play Legends. Legends is boring. Played a little bit. I don't know. I really just don't want to record nothing that's like... I don't know. Let's go ahead and find a map to play. Like a parkour map. Speaking of a parkour map, let's just do parkour spiral. Actually, we could do Bedrock. Parkour spiral. So I need to figure that YouTube chat thing. Let's get the little bars on the top and the bottom. I don't like it. I don't know why it does that. You only notice it once you really notice it, but I don't know what where my skin file is, so we're not gonna deal with it. I might just let you guys hear the music. So why not? I might just let you guys hear the music. So why not? I might just let you guys hear the music. So why not? Oh, you can hear the stream now too, huh? Oh, you can hear the stream now too, huh? Oh, you can hear the stream. Oh, dude, 101. That's a lot of droppers. Let's change this stream name. $101 droppers. Might as well, right? It's the first one. It's about to go off the Rome's Pass. Oh, this is gonna be so much harder with the ray tracing, though. I didn't think about that. Am I just supposed to? Nope. This is probably not gonna be too hard. I'm sure there's gonna be some. Oh, that wasn't even level 1. I see. Ooh. See, I could see the water, but I think it's because things aren't loaded in. Oh, oh. Dude, there's no way. That's not even possible. Also, doesn't the GUI look so big? Like, it's massive. Oh, let me get rid of that timer. And the thing about dropper is normally it's just about like learning where you're gonna drop. Cause like you kind of just, dude, I literally would have made that. Okay, whatever. You kind of just keep doing it until you like try a million different ways and you're like, oh yeah, this way, that's the way. So I don't really like dropper. Like, it used to be fun back when it was just like actually hard. Now it's just trial and error. Also, I can't even see down there. Like, that second one was way harder than these. Or the first one. There's no way I'm doing 100 of these. It's like the same start on every single... I can't even notice a difference. Except for that they're getting easier. Like, that one, obviously I failed, but I could see where to go. Just from doing that. Let's see, I'm gonna get this one first try. No, I'm not. Now I am. Totally first try, dude. Totally first try. I can't. I want to record a video so bad right now, but I can't. There's nothing I could really record. Because I'm already in the middle of recording a bunch of stuff. When I could record hardcore, but I can't die in that world, and right now I'm too tired for that. I really don't want to grind for materials right now. the 100th time. It's like every series I start and just like start off grinding for materials and then 10 episodes in, never play again. Oh, that one was actually like, I didn't think I was gonna make that. And see, this looks identical. Like, what's the difference? Definitely have to go through that middle one though. Oh, not like that though. You like droppers? I used to love droppers. I don't like them anymore. This is so boring. Plus it's Bedrock edition, so I can't really play with shaders. I mean, yeah, I have ray tracing, but it's not shaders. See, I can't really, like, it's bonus level. What do you mean bonus level? I didn't say I wanted to play a bonus level. Okay, we're not doing droppers. Blazing Tomato, if you're still here and you would like to play that dropper map and have Bedrock edition. Yeah, most of those felt, I mean, it's 101 droppers. He obviously, like, it was just copying each level and just slightly changing it, where it was just not... I like Diversity's map because there's a bunch of different game modes. And the dropper in it, there's only like 10 droppers. But they're so unique that it just makes it fun. And when it's like 101 of them, it's just overwhelming. Because I could be there for hours doing dropper. Although these ray tracing showcase worlds do look cool. But no, I'm just going through the Realms Pass worlds pretty much on Bedrock Edition to find some map to play. Not quite sure which one. See, a lot of these maps are actually really cool though. Like Spell Rune, I tried to play it. I didn't understand what to do. Actually, no, I did learn, I think. Spring Majig was a really, really cool free map. But I've played it, so it wouldn't be a genuine reaction. Same with this one. This one's kind of stupid, but I liked it. Seaside Story is amazing for being free. We're good together. That looks cool. Yeah, see, that's... I think my first time trying to play it was when it came out, and it was so confusing where to go. And then I came back to it, I think, and I think I remember doing some stuff, but I just didn't... I didn't necessarily like it, because I think it was just like waves of mobs, if I remember correctly. But Paleocraft. See, I tried Parkour Lands. It looks super cool. Like, it's got a lot to do in it. And it does, but it's so confusing. Like, you don't know where to go. You're just, like, looking around. Like, is this the right way? And then just none of, like, even the correct ways don't look correct. That's why, like, Hellk's maps. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but his parkour maps are the best. Yep, that's what I thought it was. I mean, there's a lot of cool maps, but they're just not as cool as they could be. I feel like everyone's just trying to cash out on them, and I think that's the issue with these maps. Like pet mobs, I can guarantee the main thing you do is just have pet mobs. Like, there's no actual map part to it, even though this is technically a world. Pirate Bay sounds like it has a lot of cool It sounds like it could be cool. But I'm not quite sure. So Paleocraft looks cool as well, but again, it's just one of those things that's like, I don't know if it's an actual map or if it's just like you go around and look at dinosaurs. Actually, is this what Full Fat played? I thought he was on Java Edition, but now that I'm looking at it, he might have been on Bedrock. Huh. Oh, I don't know what just happened to the maps. Yeah, I really enjoy parkour maps, and I try to get better scores every time, so it's like, it makes me, I don't know, I started this stream with speedrunning, like, regular Minecraft, but, ooh, this one's new, but I was so bored of that. I just didn't want to, I don't want to speedrun, unless it's, like, something that I enjoy speedrunning, and I don't really care for speedrunning Minecraft. I just want to get better at it. But it's also 3 a.m. for me, so it's like not the best time to even be streaming, but I'm doing it. It's either this or code a video game, which I guess I could be coding right now, but I spend hours doing that and I make like no progress. However, I think I'm gonna do Parkour Spiral 3 because I don't think I've actually played this on Bedrock Edition. 10 a.m. for you. That's actually not as much of a difference as I expected. Or maybe it is. It might be the same difference as Full Fat. I don't really know. But yeah, I mean, I don't even know why I'm streaming, honestly. I want to like play on the SMP so badly, but I don't want to post videos unless they're super high quality, and there's nothing I can really post that's really high quality on the SMP right now without spending a month working on it. And that's a big issue, is like, I can stream it, but I can't make a video because I'm trying to up my quality on my videos. That's why I haven't posted in forever. And I've been working on a ton of videos, but I don't, like, none of them have came out because they're all, and by a ton of videos, I only mean 2, but still, it feels like a ton when I'm putting this much effort into them. You guys are both British. Yeah, I remember when he first talked to me, because it was like, he said something about how he wanted me to, I mean, I guess that's the whole lore of the thing, so I'm not going to really go into what he wanted me to do, but he did say something about how it was 10 p.m. for them, and for me, it was only 2 p.m., I think. Something like that. Or it was, yeah, I think that's what the time zone difference was. That's like 8 hours. You said 7 hours, I think, for us. So, I mean, that would make sense. I don't know. Quantum problems, one of them I like. And that's my big issue, is I don't have enough time to edit. And so what do I do about that? I was just pumping out videos. Well, I wasn't, because I only made 2 videos on the SMP, but both of those videos were recorded and edited in the same day. And that's where I was like, I don't want to do that anymore. Like, I didn't hate my videos, but I didn't, looking back, basically what changed was a random YouTuber didn't get popped up in my feed, but I found out about a YouTuber with like 4K subs. Not that many, but he had insane high level of edited, like his video levels and quality was just insane compared to anything I've ever done or even thought of doing. And I realized that that's my competition in YouTube. If I want to make it as a YouTuber, I have to compete with people like that. And then ever since I watched his videos, Timbo, Full Fat, and Freddy are all British. I thought you guys were, and I think Angry Vader might be as well. I'm not really sure. Or at least his time zone's completely opposite from mine. So I know he's around there somewhere. But yeah, once I realized what the level of editing that other YouTubers that are smaller than my channel. I mean, there's one that had 400 subs, and his videos were just like 1,000 times better than mine. And that's what really got me. And I was like, I can't even post until I make a good video now. And so I haven't posted since. And it's kind of overwhelming because I've been spending like 2 weeks on a single hardcore episode, on just the first episode. Because I want to do a crazy build in the first episode, but it's like, I don't have time to work on it because I have a full-time job. I have 3 SMPs that I'm in. There's the Tinycraft SMP, and then there's a couple others. The Power SMP is the newest one I was entered in, so I have to get my first video out on that. And the owner's been contacting me because he wants me to help him build the Olympics in it, and so that's what I've been doing every day. So I haven't had time to get on any other SMP because of that. It's just like, wow, that looks so good. Oh my gosh. Look at that ray tracing though. Yeah, I'm right above California, so Oregon. It's nice here, but well, it's honestly not. It's just rainy. And when it's not rainy, it's either way too hot for me, or it's just rainy and cold. Like there is no middle ground, except for like 2 days in the year, which is pretty crazy compared to California just being right above us. Yeah, ray tracing is insane. I don't know. I prefer ray tracing over shaders for like the lighting and the reflections, obviously, because it's real. But just something about it seems too dull and too dark sometimes. That's why I like Java's complementary shaders, because it's so bright, even though it's like it looks real. It's not, because it's supposed to be artificial and it's like supposed to be pleasing to the eyes, whereas this is just real. I mean, there's nothing to it that's artificial. I mean, everything about it's artificial. It's computer generated, but it's calculated to be real, whereas the other one's like calculated to be fake and have like a fantasy feel, kind of. I like the fantasy feel, but I wish it just had ray tracing built into it, like the reflections. Where am I going? It's been a long time since I played this map, and the last time I played on it was Java edition, so I don't exactly know what I'm doing. I have no idea where I'm going again. I'm assuming this way? This is just weird. I don't remember this. I definitely don't remember this. I don't think I played this map then. I played Parkour Spiral 2, maybe? I thought it was Parkour Spiral 3, but I've probably played this, but I don't think I've streamed it. Shaders are just all free on the... I mean, it's no different than downloading a mod or anything. So you can just download, like, Optifine for Forge for Java edition. It's just Bedrock edition that doesn't have shaders that are available. That's the issue with Bedrock. I mean, that's not the issue. There's a lot of issues with Bedrock. Bedrock is just... I call it bug rock for a reason. But with Java, I mean... I know Full Fat and Timbo said they can't run shaders. Wow, the Amethyst looks great too. It's been so long since I played with ray tracing. But they technically can, because every version of or every shader is different, and there's so many different shaders. So there's like actually shaders meant to run on smaller machines, like a little laptop, and not be that heavy to run, because a lot of them will be very laggy, but you don't have to choose the laggy ones, is my whole point with it, because there are some that, like, even when I had a smaller machine that couldn't run much. Yeah, I agree with you on that one, on both having ups and downs. Like, I love Java Edition. It's definitely my preferred version, but there's a lot of, like, features, like building is so much quicker and easier on Bedrock. You have to download mods to make it quick and easy, like Bedrock. And that's like, I kind of understand it, but I don't at the same time, because it's like, I think it's just because the game's less laggy, so the game was able to run faster, meaning that you could place faster or something. I don't really know. Unless they just intentionally made it to be better. They might have. There's a lot of features about both that I like. But overall, just having them mod support is why I think I like Java best. What the? Oh, dude, thanks. I'm probably gonna hop on the SMP here in a second too, because like I said, I can stream the SMP. I just can't record anything because I have nothing to record yet. I have to come up with an idea, and any idea I'm gonna come up with is gonna take time, and I don't have the time right this second. I don't know where I'm going either, but yeah, I'm probably gonna not even finish this because of the fact that I don't know where I'm going. What? I mean, I could, I think I got an idea for something I could do on a stream for the SMP. Yeah, that's just the whole thing, is with the whole quality change, it's like, I mean, I could do that for a stream, but with the quality change that I'm doing for my channel, I can't post just that unless I'm building something big. And when I say big, I mean like something that's not gonna fit into a day's worth of work. And I don't have days to do it. Where am I going? Oh yeah. Like, let's just say, for example, if I want to build like I don't really know. Like a whole city. Well, that's like something that I would do. Just like a whole city. That sounds like a lot of work, and it is. But I'm not going to be able to do that in a day. And so it's just not really, I'm basically just overwhelmed with all the work that I have right now. I think that's all that's getting to me. Because like I have hours of footage that I'm going to have to edit down. And I don't even want to. I'm like looking at it, and it's like hundreds of gigabytes worth of footage that I have to edit. And I know I'm not even done recording all the stuff to make the videos with that footage, so can't even do much with them. I'm not sure how it would work on a realm, because the SMP's on the realm, but it's possible that you could make a creeper farm. And then you'd be able to get a bunch of gunpowder. I know there's a super simple farm that I built on my hardcore world that I'm working on. Again, it's the thing is that I haven't made a video for it yet because I've spent 2 weeks on that world and haven't even gotten close to the project goal that I wanted. Actually, the project goal, I guess I can say it because I've told a few people, and it doesn't really matter at this point. I do want to build a full city. That's why I was like trying to come up with something as an idea, but did make a creeper farm, but it doesn't seem that efficient. How big is it? Is it like one layer or a few layers? Because I know I built one that was one layer, and I came back down after like 6 hours of AFK, or maybe an hour and a half, and there was only like maybe 30 gunpowder, and I was like, wow, that's horrible. And then I went and made like 2 more layers onto it, so it was 3 layers. Oh, really? 3 layers? Maybe it's because it's on a realm. I think that might be it. Because anytime I play on a server and do it, it's fine. Well, to an extent. I did it in a single player world, so that obviously is going to make it way more efficient, but I think I AFK'd it for 13 hours, and then it was like, what's up, full fat? I got a bunch of gunpowder. Like, when I say a bunch, it was a double chest full. My thing overflowed, I'll just say that. So I don't know if that's something that you can do on a realm, but I'm about to hop on and I'll probably build like a farm or something, or I might even go for the dragon, because like I know I was just speedrunning and I failed. I died. So maybe I could speedrun on this SMP. Go from nothing to something in a stream. That's an idea. But I'm not sure. I need to get something. It's not gonna help you with TNT though. As well as there is technically. No, I'm not even gonna say it because it's a duplication glitch. No glitches allowed. But yeah, I mean there's ways to get gunpowder with the creeper farms. I just don't know if it's because it's a realm that it's not efficient, or if it's because you built something differently than the one that I built. I really don't know. This is also another thing. I don't know if you know this, but you can cure zombie villagers. So like, I think you know this, but let a zombie attack them until they turn into a zombie villager. You cure them into a villager again, and then they will. Actually, I don't know if that'll work on the SMP because I don't know if it's on hard mode. If it's on hard mode, which I don't think it is, you would be able to do that. Oh, they didn't die? Did any die at least? Because if they didn't die at all, then it's probably on hard. But I think Timbo is the one that, yeah, Timbo's hosting it, so I'm not quite sure his schedule for being on the SMP, because I have not seen him on the SMP yet. I've been on when Full Fat was on, but I think he only got on because I was on at that time, at least. And then, oh, okay, I see. Yeah, because if you turn them into zombies, they'll get a discount. And if you keep doing it, you can get all your trades up to 1 emerald for one thing. So you could get like a mending book for 1 emerald, and well, whatever it is, anything can be 1. So like sticks, because that's the best in my opinion. I wouldn't go for paper. I would go for sticks. It's just a Fletcher, and um, it's 32 sticks for 1 emerald, and that's his cheapest trade or most expensive trade. If you go ahead and cure him a few times, he can go all the way down to like 1 stick for 1 emerald. Custom, yep. I think that's pretty standard for a mending book. And I think on the SMP, the power SMP, mine is probably right around that same cost. So it's not like mine's any more expensive or cheaper. Tinycraft SMP. Oh. I think I do actually have stuff on the SMP. I'm not sure though. I said that I was broke, but it's been a while since I was on. Because once I lost everything, I think I went back and I did actually get my... Really? Holy crap. 32 to 10? That's a crazy discount. That really is, though. What the heck is my replay button doing? Why is it over there? I don't know what it's doing. What? Oh, is this the players that are on or something? I've never seen this before. I don't think I've been on when anyone's on. Except for Vader. Oh. And that's something. There we go. Oh, I do have diamonds. So this is what I was trying to mention. So right before I got off. Okay, so that wasn't the players. I don't know what that was then. Oh my god, I got cows in my house. Oh. Thank you so much. I'm actually going to repay those diamonds once I get Fortune 3. Which may be a while, so just to let you know. Let me go ahead and get some food, I guess. Right? Might as well. I need food. I think I'm going to have to go kill some animals. Also, full fat. I got Fortune 3 myself. So far gotten from a total of 4. Dude, that's so many. That many diamonds? What? What do you need that many diamonds for? Especially if you're mending. I usually just get myself a set of diamond gear and then try to work on mending right after. And then once I get mending on it, it's like, who needs anything else? You know, I'm surprised this base is even here because I was told that it was going to get burnt down before I got off. And then I expected it to be. It's like right before Noel told me he was going to burn it, I went over and grabbed my hidden diamonds. They were actually just around the back inside one of these logs, I think. I think it was under this one. Yep, right here. I like hid them under it. Full enchanted diamond gear. Actually, I think I saw that. Wait, did you... Here, hold on. Because I try to keep up with everyone's videos on the SMP, so... It's very hard with me already being low on time, but... I like tune into the videos as much as I can and then kind of... I usually let them play in the background. What is this? Full fat. Full fat did a really good idea with the whole face reveal. I want to so bad, but I can't. I gotta wait. Technically, I've already done a face reveal, so it doesn't really... It shouldn't even affect me, but it does. I don't know how he did it. Couldn't have. Okay, we got the diamond pick. No, we don't. We got the... Hold on, let me make some sticks. Now, we officially have a diamond pick. I don't have one either. That's another reason why I would not do a face cam or face reveal yet. But that's only one of the reasons. The main reason is the fact that I don't feel inclined to do it. Like I feel like I've been asked by my viewers before, and I just I don't know. I feel like I gotta set up like a goal for that. It's something that most YouTubers I guess most new YouTubers just end up having face reveals, but I don't know. I want it to be a big thing on my channel. I don't want it to be just like a, oh yeah, by the way, I'm face revealing. Even though that's probably how it should be. It just doesn't feel right to do it that way. Do I dare make the X? That'll leave me with enough for an enchanting table. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Make a shield. What am I doing? I did it backwards. Okay, backwards shield it is. And then I want... I guess I should probably make my tools. Which means... I could probably do a diamond shovel. Yeah. But it won't be useful if someone else gets fortunate. Wait, what do you mean? Like taking all the diamonds? And selling them off. Or just sell. That's what you should do, is mine all the diamonds in the world. Just strip mine the whole entire world. To where if I go down to the caves, no matter where I am, it's just nothing. It's just void. So I know you were there. I'm gonna leave those diamonds. As well as I do want a bucket. And screw it all. Keep like 3 iron on me. This GUI feels huge. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Hey, technically, Fortune 3 still has a chance of dropping only 1 diamond, so they could get really unlucky and then get like 3 diamonds from 3 diamonds and then owe you one of those diamonds. Or I guess it would... Yeah, I mean, I think that's close enough to 65 or 7... Wait. That's close enough to... Yeah, 75%. What the heck is this? It's a single log with 2 different types of leaves. I don't even know what that is. I've never seen that. Actually, I have a warden right under my base. Yeah, that's true as well. I mean, then you're both just banking in diamonds, which is good for both of you. But in the chance that they don't get lucky, or not, they don't even have to get lucky. They just have to be unlucky to get the bad trade or the bad looting table. But in the chance that they do get the bad one, they'd be screwed. Because they're just giving away what, like, it would have been better off for them to just mine it with iron. See, I need to make a farm. I know I had the cows and everything, but like, they were so spread out that I never actually got to breed them, and I never really did anything with them. As well as, I don't know why I even got cows. It's nice for leather, but I don't necessarily need them. Nor did I ever need them because I never use them. And my big issue with this SMP I've had is food. Like, I've just never had enough food. I've always ran out. And, you know, an actual farm would be nice, like carrots or something, but kind of a meat man. I need that rotten flesh in my life. And that fish, so I can get a bunch of fish. Meat is so much better. Technically, I think golden carrots are still better, but like, that's a technicality that we don't talk about. I need to turn this off. Hold on. What button is it? U? Nope. 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 No, what button it is. Why? What? No. I basically have a mod that it switches my tools out for me, so I don't have to manually switch out all the time, and it's trying to switch over to the bucket when I'm trying to kill this fish. So I can't actually kill the fish. And I need to turn it off. I don't know the keybind for it. If there even is one, what the heck? I've pressed like everything. R? You're kidding me. Oh, that's why. Shader reloads. And it doesn't work. Let's switch it out to Y, maybe? Yeah. Y. There we go. Now I can kill fish. Which is pretty cool. Also, on the power SMP, like how I said we were building the Olympics, it was a lot of work to build. I mean, we had to build, well, I had to build a parkour course and then a giant boat race. So it was basically this packed ice track, and just that by itself took like the whole week. Because we basically wanted this event to happen on Friday, which technically would have been yesterday. Yeah, it didn't happen. We didn't even finish. We came very close. Like, we had all the events done by Friday night, but it was like, it was too late and we couldn't start the event because none of the players were ready or able to get on. I don't even think they knew that the event was happening on Friday, actually. So now that I think about it, I don't know why we were doing it on Friday. He never made like he just asked people if they would be down to do the event. But it would have been really, really cool to have that Olympics. And we're still going to have it, but it's like, that's basically where I've been all week. It's just working on that thing. And then outside of that, it's the hardcore world, which is just taking so much time. And I haven't even started on the city that I'm building either. I haven't even came close to starting on the city because I still, like, I basically started the world and then immediately went to go get full diamond. Then I got full diamond by like 1 minute in the video. Actually, by 30 seconds in the video. And then by like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, I was full netherite. Then by 3 minutes, I killed the dragon. And then by 4 minutes, I haven't gotten to that point. But I technically have. Like, I have the footage for it. but I made an Enderman farm, so I have fully enchanted diamond or netherite. And then by like minute 5 is where I wanted to start the build, and then by minute 8 or 10 I wanted to finish. So it's gonna be about a week of work. Well, actually, the build by itself is probably gonna take a month. So I don't know, because building a whole city, it's like I'm not building it like a small city. I'm building like a giant city, and it's gonna take like just a massive amount of materials. I'm gonna have to build so many farms, like iron farms and like gunpowder farm. Well, I already have the creeper farm actually. I built that the first thing because that's how I got my netherite. Went and got TNT and just blew up the nether. And it was actually a really good way for doing it in hardcore. I've never done that before, but it was very quick and very safe. I never got burnt by lava, never had to deal with TNT blowing me up like a bed would. It was just awesome. Although, I did have to AFK for like 13 hours for the gunpowder, but now I have so much gunpowder, I don't even know what to do with it all. And I would have had even more if I just let the thing, like if I expanded the storage system on it, because I only had a double chest and then the hopper above it, or the 2 hoppers above it, and the hoppers above it were both. I don't have any idea where I am either. I'm kind of just running, honestly. Let me, I should have a mod. Nope, I don't have a mod installed. Thought I did. Here, I'll get my coordinates, although I've been running so far that I'm probably really far. Yeah. So like negative 70, 70, and then 1070. So basically just 0, 70, 1070. My base is a lot farther from most places just because I didn't know. I don't think I spawned in where everyone else spawned in. Because I know Full Fat said that everyone spawned in at a certain location next to their base, and I did not. Oh, you don't gotta do that. I mean, it's... Honestly, I don't even care where I am because I'm just... Like I said, I'm trying to get materials. And then once I get materials, then I'm gonna go and... possibly kill the dragon. I don't know what my goal is. I might not even get to that point. But I think I'm gonna at least try to get to the nether and... try to get all the pearls and blaze rods, possibly. Although, I need a furnace. Which means I need to use my pickaxe for the first time. And mine some of this coal. Because I'm going to be super far away at first. I know that's for sure. But I know spawn is always in a Minecraft world like at 0, or around there. So, I can always get back. I'm not really worried about that. As well as when I was being chased. That's actually, I do have the footage of me dying. And like everything. I told Full Fat I had the footage, but I don't know if I need to give it to him or not, because I didn't want to have to edit it. But if he wants like the raw footage, then I could send him that. Or even just like a clip of it. Because basically what happened was I was telling Noel not to burn down Heisenberg because he told me he was going to and he wanted me to help. And I told him no, because I had an alliance with Heisenberg. And if he does anything to Heisenberg, I have to be held accountable, and I'm not doing that. So I would have to step in and fight Noel if he did anything to them. And then he told me how he was burning down Heisenberg. So I ran over there as quick as I could. And as soon as I got there, the first thing I see is Heisenberg's completely on fire. And then the next thing is Noel just runs off of like a building and just dies. Like, he just dies from, he's on fire and just falls off the building and dies. And so all his stuff's everywhere, and he's got so many diamonds and everything, and so I just, like, run over, grab it all, so that if he comes back, he has better gear than me. So he could kill me. So I didn't want that to happen, so I grabbed his gear. I wasn't gonna do anything with it, but then he started, like, saying how he wants his gear back and everything, and so I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna give your gear back. Not because I'm stealing it, it's not mine, but I was gonna give it to Full Fat and Freddy, and tell them kind of what happened, and put him in prison, put Noel in prison for doing what he did. I was just gonna have that all play out. Well, long story short, I didn't realize that he was already told not to burn down the house. I didn't really know that. I thought that he just kind of went out of his way, and he told me how his house was blown up by Heisenberg. So I thought it would be okay if he did something in return, but I didn't know about burning down Heisenberg. I thought that was a little overboard. Like, not... I just thought that was a little much. But either way, I didn't know that he was told not to do anything, and so it would have been different. I would have, like, really explained to him not to do anything. But I was kind of, like, playing it out kind of through the SMP. That he shouldn't do it because I'm gonna have to kill him if he does. And I never killed him, but he ended up killing himself, and then I took his stuff. And then that's when he had Vader come and kill me, because Noel didn't kill me like Full Fat said. I just didn't say anything about it because Vader didn't do anything wrong. He also didn't know. He was just kind of like picking sides or whatever. And then, yeah, it was very chaotic, and I have the footage for all of it. So it basically, Vader chased me down. I was swimming out in the ocean far, far away. And I was like, Vader, I could go on all day. I have to go get off for work, so you're just going to be in the middle of nowhere if you chase me. And he just kept chasing me. And so any moment that I try to, like, open my inventory and grab the diamond armor and put it on from Noel to, like, try to give myself a chance, because I'm not that good at PvP, and Vader is. Or at least he's way better than me. So every hit he was doing on me, it was doing so much damage, I couldn't do anything about it. So I knew I was dead, so I just tried to run. But every time I did something, he would hit me again, and I was just slowly losing hearts, and then I ran out of food. And so I, like, finally made it to land, because somehow I went in a circle, I guess, or something. I thought I was going straight out in the ocean, just far as, like, thousands and thousands of blocks away. But then all of a sudden I see a building, and I'm like, what the heck? And I think it might have been Timbo's place, because I've never seen that building before, and it had walls. And I was like, oh my gosh, I just did, like, a full circle on accident. And then I, like, got off the boat, but I glitched inside of the boat, so he hit me again, and then I was really low. And then after that was pretty much, I like, made it to, I swam to shore from there, and made it a few hundred, maybe 100 blocks away from that spot before Vader finally got the last blow on me. I clipped a corner when I was trying to parkour around a mountain, and that caused me to slow down, but he's just better at parkour and PvP, so he just breezed through it and just caught up to me. And then that last hit, he took all my stuff. Vader asked me if I wanted it back right when Noel got off, but I told him no, because I said, it's fair game. I mean, you killed me, and you're now on Noel's side, so that's completely fair of you to kill me. It wasn't something that I was upset about. I just didn't expect any of that to happen. I got on specifically just to see Noel's house or something. Because Noel kept trying to get me to get on, and I kept telling him no. And then he was on, and so I was like, okay, fine, I'll get on. I didn't expect anything to happen, and then all of a sudden, all that happened. So it was cool because I made a video out of it, or I was going to. But then I was just like, it could be a good video, but it also is just, like, very chaotic. And I was in a Discord with a bunch of people that weren't even in the SMP, so there was a lot of conversations that were being said that had no relation to the video at all. And I didn't want to have to go and cut all of them out, because then 90% of the footage would be cut out, and there would be no context to what was happening. Because it would be like, I would go down to the prison where they were holding Timbo, and I didn't know about it because I didn't watch the videos at the time. And so Noel was telling me that, but Noel told me how he freed Timbo, and I was confused because the sign said that Full Fat freed Timbo, like he let him out of prison. And I was like, Noel, you're lying to me then, because it literally says right here that Full Fat just let him out. And he's like, what? I don't know. And so I was very confused. But then in that same conversation, my friend that's not in the Discord and doesn't want to be, was like, Full Fat? You don't know who that is? That's Full Fat Milk. Or no, it was Full Fattest. And he's like, isn't that obvious? It's Full Fat Milk. And I was like, I know who that is. But I said what because I thought Noel freed him. I didn't know it was Full Fat. So I was very confused. Oh, he was in prison twice. I didn't know that. That's weird. Also, do you know anything about the van that's just parked kind of near my base? There's just a van. When I was trying to make it to Noel, when he was burning down the place, I just saw this van in the middle of nowhere. He let him out later. Okay. I did watch the videos after to see what happened. So I did know Full Fat freedom, so that's where I was still confused about what Noel did. Because I was telling him that I wanted to know where the prison was. Like, I wanted Noel to tell me so that I could imprison Noel for what he did. But he wouldn't tell me because he was like, well, I don't know where it is. All I know is that they probably have him down in the prison cell or whatever in their basement. And so that's when I went down there and I was like, nah, I just see Bedrock or Obsidian and looks like it's already open. And he's like, what? It shouldn't be open. It was all just a mess. And the footage just looks like a mess as well. Like, you have no idea what's going on. It makes no sense without any context. And there is no context because I would have to remove it all to, like, keep the people that were... I think I had 2 friends that were not in there. In the Discord, I think, yeah, because it was me and 2 of my friends just in a Discord talking while I was just playing on the SMP. Or, no, I was playing on my hardcore world. And then Noel joined the Discord because it's on my my public Discord. And so, that's when the whole thing happened. It was a lot to take in. I still don't even know what happened. And ever since then, I don't think I got on. Maybe like once or twice to get my stuff out from the diamonds because I thought Noel was going to burn everything. But then after I knew he got kicked, I never played again. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why. I mentioned it because I'm too busy, but... I should make a compass. Ah, 20 cooked pork would have been nice. It would have really been nice. I'll definitely make a compass when I get a chance. But yeah, I don't even know where I am. So, oh, what the heck did I just do? My chords are 650, 1,600. I mean, I'm not, like, too far. I'm probably pretty close to where the portal would be, in a way. The end portal, at least. Oh, that's so much gold. I love seeing that. But, yeah. Basically, I'm gonna be trying to hop on as much as I can, because I was just on... What is the... Frontiers SMP. That's the other Oh, God, I'm in 3 SMP. Technically, I'm in 4 SMPs, because of one that I joined from Bedrock before any of the ones. And then, like, Frontiers, I was in 2nd, so I think Full Fat asked me to join Tinycraft first, then, like, the day after, and because of the fact that it was on a realm, which meant that it was going to be not laggier, but like I wouldn't be able to have the farms that I wanted to build because I didn't know how realms worked, and I was afraid that if I played on a realm, it would limit how many mobs spawned, which does seem to be slightly the case. So I was kind of correct about that. But when he told me he was on a server, that immediately caught my attention. And then he said it's got proximity chat, so we'd be able to talk in game and everything when we're close to each other. And so that's what really got me. So I told him I'd join that one, and so I'm still in that one. That's the Frontiers SMP. And then the Power SMP, I was not invited to at all because they don't really do many invitations. It was kind of I had to apply for it, just because of the fact that it is a bunch of creators that were bigger than me, and their YouTube. Is that what you're talking about? Like how did we get in contact, pretty much? Because basically, what happened was, I think Full Fat just commented on one of my a random video of mine, and was like, "Hey, would you like to join an SMP and everything?" And at the time, I wasn't in an SMP, and I was just wanting to start doing like multiplayer stuff. And I don't even know. This wasn't even that long ago. It was like right after I made my first videos of the SMP, so, or right before, I mean. So it wasn't that long ago. Maybe a month ago almost now. And then I immediately responded and was like, "Yep, I would love to join." And I was afraid that he wasn't ever going to respond to me again, so I joined his. Really? Wait, did you join the Tinycraft 2 or Tinycraft 1? Well, I mean, obviously you're in Tinycraft 2, but were you in Tinycraft 1 as well? Because I know he said that there was other members in Tinycraft 1. He just never said who. He said 2 American people, which leads me to believe you weren't in that one. Okay, yeah. The sequel, I see. But yeah, I mean, they kind of just contacted me like that. I didn't know of Timbo until they pointed him out to me. So I didn't really know. They said that it was them, Timbo, and me at the time, I think. Right? Yeah. And they asked if I had anyone that would want to join, and my friend was like playing Java with me all the time at that time, so I was like, "Oh yeah, my friend would love to join," because I asked him. But my friend doesn't record, and so that was the big thing with it, was that he doesn't make videos, and so they seem to be accepting about that, and they told me as long as he's in my streams or I make a video and he's always in my videos, like, he just has to be a part in the series, and he doesn't have to stream or record himself as long as I'm with him he's on, kind of, just so it, like, and not just like a one-time thing, obviously. It's like he'll be on whenever I'm on and stuff, and that just isn't gonna work. So I told him to just kick him from the Tinycraft thing, because I don't think he's ever gonna join. Actually, I know for a fact he's never gonna join, and even if he did, he would never record. I'm sure he would want to record, but he doesn't. I don't think he'd put the time into doing that and like editing the videos and stuff. I'm sure he would want to, but he just doesn't seem like he would. So it's not something like, he always has other options for SMPs, like if he wanted to. Because I also have my own SMP. That's another thing that's taking up my time. And I have a website, and I make games, and I make Minecraft mods. It's like I'm so busy. I definitely shouldn't have accepted a bunch of SMPs. Like the Frontiers was really cool, but I don't have time for being in all of them. And now I have to sit there and pick and choose, like, which one do I want to be in and which one. And that's pretty much how it is now. I think Tinycraft has probably the most potential besides the Power SMP. Power SMP is already like got a lot of potential because all the creators have all had really good videos and ideas from them. But Tinycraft is definitely the other one that's got a lot of potential. I think they all three have potential, honestly. because the frontiers with proximity chat, just that feature alone, I feel like is really cool. But I mean, I guess the Power SMP has proximity chat too, so I guess it's that. I don't know. I guess the Frontiers SMP is probably the most the least to take off, not because of anything other than the fact that the I don't know, I can't really say. It's hard to say because at one point in time it was just me, Noel, because Noel was the first person in it. And then that's why he joined this one, was because he was already in an SMP with me, and I don't know what he said to Full Fat when he tried to get in, but yeah, that's kind of how I am a lot with. Well, actually, that's not kind of true. That's how I used to be. Now I'm really good at coding. Well, I'm good for the knowledge that I have. Like I really just kind of self-taught everything. I'm self-taught from YouTube videos and stuff. So for the fact that that's the case, I know quite a bit for work for just doing YouTube videos. But I also don't really make mods unless it's Bedrock Edition, and Bedrock Edition is so limited on what you can do to where it's like you don't even need to know how to code to be able to make a mod for Bedrock Edition. You could just like in a way you do, but in a way you really don't. Actually, I started making mods with an app on my phone for Bedrock Edition. You could just like add the features. Like if you want a custom block, you click block, and then it says, "Do you want it to be indestructible like Bedrock?" And you click yes. And if not, then you choose the amount of time it takes to break. Like it's really simple to make a mod for Bedrock Edition and for Minecraft in general. But like Java is obviously more complex because you have to actually mod, or you have to actually code. Um, but for the most part, when it comes to coding and my knowledge, that came from using Unity. I don't know if you know Unity game engine. To start making a Bedrock Edition texture pack, but kind of stopped working on it quickly. Dude, I've made so many texture packs, it's ridiculous. Mostly because of the fact that when I make a mod, it's like it requires a texture pack. That's one thing that I always do. Kind of work on is like maps, kind of like that parkour map. I honestly, that's probably the main type of map I work on is parkour. I've worked on a lot of other ones, but I've never released them. The only ones I've ever released were parkour. And made a Terraria texture pack. I didn't even know you could do. I guess you could do anything with both of the games. Makes sense. But yeah, I mean, I'll have to like, because I mod in my own custom items and stuff. My parkour maps, like a reset wand. It'll basically just a stick that is a custom item, so it's not really a stick. It just has the stick texture or blaze rod texture, and it's renamed to be like the respawn rod, and it has like the enchanted look to it, so that like glint weird thing. Um, and then I'll make it so when you interact with it, basically like right click or try to place down a block while holding it, it will kill you. And what that means is, oh, that's lava. I was like, what the heck is that? When it kills you, it'll teleport you to your death. Well, not to your death, but to your wherever your respawn was. Or spawn point. I don't know what I'm saying. And whenever you get a checkpoint, it sets your checkpoint there, basically, your spawn point. And so every time you get a checkpoint, your respawn is now there. And just little things like that. I have to code in those features, and I have to code in all that stuff, especially with command blocks in Minecraft. That's one of my favorite things to work with, because there's so much you can do with command blocks. I'm talking about Bedrock command blocks, so they're a lot more limited on what you can do. But they're still like, I think that would get you to learn how coding works, is by doing like command blocks on Bedrock, and then making like texture packs for Bedrock, and then just doing like very simple stuff, because you can just download the vanilla texture pack. Or, I mean, it's kind of complicated to get into because of the fact that you need a lot of tools and programs to like do a lot of the stuff. But if you had them all downloaded, it'd be very simple to do. It's just that, like, for a new person, you'd have to, like, go download this, download that, download this, download that. Yeah, see, commands is literally coding. That's literally just Minecraft's coding. So, like, when you're making a mod, for the most part, you're just using commands. Like, let's say, like how I said, when I make that respawn rod, and I want it to respawn me, well, how do you make it respawn you? I have to think outside of the box, because I can't just code that it's going to respawn me. But what I can do is code that it'll kill me. How do I code that? I use the /kill. That's just a command. And so that's kind of how a lot of blocks work. I can go ahead and go in there and make a custom block that has features. Actually, this is a good place where I could actually disconnect real quick. And I'll just leave Java open and show off my Bedrock add-on that I made. And you'll see kind of what I mean by it's hard to describe what's going on without a visual. So if I create a new world, create this, turn on all these experimental options. I don't need all of them, but I do need some, and I don't know which ones, so just turn them all on. Turn on basic machinery. Basic machinery, that's not mine, but energy and more is mine. And then if I go ahead and turn on, make sure, yep, resource packs are on, create. So basically, basic machinery is what inspired mine. What the heck? That's a glitch. I'm assuming with the updated whoa, my render distance is insane. Look at that. That's like 1,000 chunks out there. Oh my gosh. What is my render distance at? It's so laggy. 96. Jesus. No, let's turn that down to 16. Oh my gosh. Wait, why would you use keep inventory though? Because like it depends on what you're doing. If it's a parkour map, I guess you don't really need keep inventory, you know what I mean? Or, I mean, maybe you do, because like you could because there's command to replace an item in your hotbar, so oh crap, you can't see what I'm doing. There we go. Here, I'm going to show off the auto sieve and the compressed sieve, and I'll just do the gravel, do some sand. Soul sand, I guess. Powered spawner. This. And then I'll take the... Now, this is why I added in Vatnage's add-on. I don't want the regular sieve. It's because his actually has a lot more features that give power. It's basically like an electricity mod. And his has a lot more of the electricity, and I made mine compatible with his electric blocks, so you can generate electricity with his and then use my machines with his electricity. How do I... So I need that, but I also need a lava pump. Ah, screw it. I'll just use a bunch of solar panels. That'll work. This and solar panel. Okay, let me find a flat spot / locate biome plains. Well, that's very close to me, and I don't see plains, so I don't believe it. It's lying to me. Yeah, that it is a lot of stuff. This right here is all my stuff. Everything that says energy more on it. The stuff on the left side of my hotbar is not. That's all Vatnage's. Basically, if I go ahead and place down all these solar panels, I know they look kind of weird. And then put these power cables, you can see they actually connect here. That's basically using code, but at the same time, it's using a lot more than just code. It's mostly commands that are running code. And now you can see every now and then. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's definitely some bugs going on. But you can see it's getting a lot of power. This is the energy coming through it. And then I can pipe that energy around. And what I'm going to do is, you can already see like every single one of these almost have power. Only reason I can't place it is because like it looks all glitchy. Yeah, I think they are probably way easier. The only reason I wasn't able to place that and it looked all glitchy was because these blocks are constantly updating because of the power going in and out of them, which means that it's like thinking that I'm placing on a block and then immediately as I place, it's like, oh, no, that block doesn't exist anymore. So it's like constantly doing that. If it were to stay as like this, I can just place on it. But because it's updating, it causes weird glitches. But now you can see it's completely full of power pretty much. If I connect a auto sieve to it, this is my sieve that I made. I can go ahead and add compressed sand to it. And now you'll see it'll start sieving down. It's just infinite, so I don't think you actually have to put like as every time it gets power, it's gonna sieve through that. And then if I switch it over to gravel, you can see now it switches to gravel and it has a different loot table. This is basically just using commands in a way. Like a lot of it isn't commands, but the power part is. What this block is doing is detecting the block under it, and if it's a powered block, like a powered cable, then it's going to set block that to be a regular cable, which means that now it's not powered. So that basically works as if it uses the power. And then it runs a code inside of the block that says spawn a loot table above me, which is also another command. I could just loot table / loot, and then I could spawn right here. Loot. And then if I do like, I can't remember the name of this, so I'm gonna actually open up my files and figure it out. Worlds, behavior packs. No. I don't know why it's not popping up. Energy and more. Loot tables. And then let's just say the dirt sieve, or no, the compressed soul sand. Oh, it's literally that. Okay. Yep. You can see I can just type in this command, and that's a loot table that I added in. It's just a JSON file that has the layout of all the loot that it wants and like the rarity of each item. And so you don't really need to know how to code to do that. But like because these are generating electricity constantly, this is obviously like overpowered. Normally you wouldn't have this many solar panels. It takes a while to get that many. But you can use this for automation, and then you go in there, and obviously I pulled out a lot more than I was going to use, but then you can come over here with the conveyor belts and stuff. And conveyor belts work exactly as the name. Conveyor belts. I didn't make these, but these are from Vatnage, and this is just an example of what you can do. I could add this, and then I don't need the ones under it, but I do need these ones. Go like that. Go like that. And then everything funnels into these conveyor belts and goes down the line. Then you go ahead and put some hoppers on there. And that's all commands. Jason. Yep. I know what you mean. But like, yeah, I mean, I could just funnel this into something. And then I coded one that does the mob. So it's basically a spawner that you can craft called the powered spawner, but it takes power, obviously. And every time it gets power, it's going to spawn a mob. So then you'd have to grind your way to, because each one of these takes 3 lapis blocks, 2 redstone blocks, and copper, I believe. And then you can make one of these. And that seems very simple, and it is. But I'll tell you right now, you'll be running out of lapis and redstone constantly. Like if you're not constantly mining for it, because you're gonna think you have enough, but then you're gonna make like 5 of these things, and then you're gonna go through like 20 of each blocks, or actually that's probably even more than that. And that's a lot of redstone and lapis to be able to find. And 5 of these are not that powerful. Like I mean, I think each one generates power every 30 seconds, so it's only gonna get you a little bit of power. I only put so many in just for an example of like, this is what it could be if you built a bunch of them. But these obviously generate you loot, so in a way you can do that. With my powered spawner, the one issue with it, the heck is this? What? That's weird. There's a new mob egg in here called spawn chicken, and it just spawns a chicken, but that's definitely not a chicken spawn egg. That's weird. Oh wait, maybe that is a chicken spawn egg. Maybe there's a texture pack going on, maybe. Yeah, there's probably just a texture pack thing. But basically I could do that with a chicken. I could do it probably with a bee, maybe. Cow, pig. As a matter of fact, I can't do it with these. I forgot. I didn't do passive mobs. I only did hostile ones because it took forever to make the mob heads. Dude, I don't, again, wrong. I could probably do Enderman, Spider, Creeper. It was like every single one of these hostile mobs. The witch looks kind of weird, but it works. Really? That's crazy, honestly. What you gotta do is turn the creeper farm into one of the automatic, like, creature, not creature, killing chambers for the skeletons. So, like, all the mobs just go in there and kill the, or all the skeletons are in, like, boats outside of the creepers, and then they just shoot at the creepers. You just stand in the center or something. Then you get every music disc except for the 2 rare ones. And then I can just right click this with the spawn egg, and it uses up the spawn egg, and then puts the head in there, and every time it gets power, it does this. I can switch it to an Enderman, switch it to a spider, and switch it to a creeper. Then a witch. And I mean, you could tell just how this is working. I mean, this is just a /summon command. On top of it, it's checking with a command, is the block under me a powered block, like a powered cable? If so, then switch it to a regular. And then when it does that, then it can run the command. It's very simple. I don't know why my skin is this. But depending on time zone things, I think it'd be cool to seen the Holy Boat Shrine yet. I'm pretty sure I've seen it. I know what it is. And I think I saw it at one point. Noel kept messing with it. I know in the videos. So I've seen it in the videos. I don't know if I've seen it in person. Actually, I know I have seen it in person because when I got on, and I delivered the map because I don't know if you knew this, but I went over to Full Fat's house, I think, and gave him a map. I don't think he made a video on it, actually. No, I don't think he did. Oh, a new one. No, I haven't seen it. Also, what happened to my music? Oh, yeah, I stopped it. That's why. Let me. Near Vader's house. Is Vader still living in the same spot? Oh yeah, see, Vader even said in the TinyCraft 2.0 that oh, you saw that. I didn't see that. Yes, Noel killed Jaden. No, I did. Oh well, he told you to. Yeah. Noel didn't kill me, but I didn't want to say anything because I was just like, I don't want Full Fat thinking Vader did it because it's like I don't want him thinking Vader was doing it with the wrong intention. Like Vader didn't really. No, he didn't just come and kill me. And even if he came and killed me, would have been fine with me. It's content. I'm not on there to always have fun in games. I'm there to get videos. Sometimes the best thing in a video is me dying. And that was my first time dying on that server, so I was okay with it. But I mean, he knew because I think I told him anyways. I think he just misunderstood. Either that or I didn't explain it well. Here, let me check. I said oh, wrong chat. Oh, I said be prepared for war. Vader and Null have attacked Heisenberg as well as Vader killed me. No, I literally said Vader killed me. Um, and it's one of the. I'm gonna have to talk to Full Fat soon. Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to Full Fat. Not about this, but just about the whole SMP thing. Because I was thinking about having everyone from the SMP do like a Bedrock map. Because I know everyone's, from what it seems like, has Bedrock Edition. Does Timbo have Bedrock Edition? I don't really know because I haven't talked to Timbo at all. I've never been on when he was on. But either way, it doesn't really matter if Timbo has Bedrock Edition. I'm because I know Full Fat does, and I think Full Fat does. And you said you do. I don't know. I was just thinking about getting everyone on and then doing like a Bedrock map because of the like diversity. It's a really cool map, and I had a video of it. I played it like 2 times already, So it wouldn't be my first time playing it, but it's a really cool map, and I think I do want to get a video on whether it's I'd probably just stream it, but it'd be cool to stream playing it with all of us, kind of like getting the whole Tinycraft crew together for the or season 2 crew at least, for a video that's outside of the Tinycraft. I think that'd be cool. Because I was telling Full Fat, I think it was. Yeah, I've only really talked to Full Fat. I don't think I've talked to Freddy much. That when he made like a dinosaur video, I don't know what the video is called, but it was like something with dinosaurs. I commented on that because I was literally planning to do 24 hours, but it's dinosaur survival. And I was going to play for 24 hours, not straight because that would have been a boring video. I was going to record like 2 hours a day for a week so that it would be like when I'm the most refreshed in my day. That is insane, dude. I don't even know if I could mine into 3 ancient debris. Like, it's so rare for me to even find that stuff. And when I find it, it's always a single one. Oh. Just randomly got some YouTube notifications. Yep. Gotta get that into the right pick. I still... I'll do some more research and I'll probably let you know if I find anything on it. To see if the realm is the reason for the creeper farm not working well. If I wasn't like 10,000 blocks away at this point, I would come over and come look at it, but I don't. I'm too far, and I'm about to end stream here in a minute. Just figured I'd stay on just to talk for a few seconds. Creeper farm, because the one I built. So basically, what it is just a basic floor with magma blocks all over, and a hopper minecart under it, under the center block. So water's like pushing all the items that get. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I was just saying that just to come look and make sure that it was built the same way I thought it was. It doesn't matter about me seeing it. Like, that's not a big deal. It's more just if I can explain it to you and it's the same way as... It doesn't even matter if it's the same way, honestly, because it should work. Each version of Minecraft is a little different, though, so maybe that's one thing. Maybe you built it for an older version or something. I don't really know. Or maybe it's just the new update. Like 1.19.4, I think it is. Or 40? Maybe that update kind of ruined them. I'm not really sure. Oh yeah, I forgot the music. Easy meal. Namang magtataka kung gusto niya na siya ay sumisid sa gilid ng himig ng aking pag-ibig, tsongke ang piniling ihitid maliban sa kisig ng tinig ng parang sa tenga ninyo'y nararo. Wala sa inyong mananalo pag ako ang tumalo, sundalo sa bunot ng baril ko, manggago ng talo. Mag-ingat ang lahat sa pagpili ng inyong manlalaro, kasi I didn't come to play with you chump bitches who think this a fun business. So I've got all of these worlds, though. All of these are not multiplayer, but some of them are. And since I'm already paying for all of them, this is another reason why I was saying it'd be cool to do like a... Hell yeah, thank you, dude. definitely tired, so I didn't get to express my creativeness like normal. As well as I really didn't get much done on that tiny craft. I literally got food and that was it. But thank you for the diamonds, dude. That actually is very, very much a big help. Even though I already had 5 diamonds, I completely forgot about those. I thought I was naked. But I will return to you with diamonds when I get that fortune 3. But I'm gonna have to get XP, which means I'm gonna kill the dragon, and then I'm gonna build an Enderman farm in the end, so that I could get a bunch of XP, and I'm just gonna keep enchanting and killing stuff there. I got food and got lost. Technically, I know the general direction of home, but yeah, I don't know where home is. I forgot to check the coordinates before leaving. I literally thought about it too. I was like, oh yeah, I'll just, before I go running off in a direction, I'm gonna check coordinates so that I can come back on this part of the video. Then I completely forgot to do that. But that's not a big deal because I think I actually do know the coordinates, because in one of my previous videos, I didn't upload it, but the one where Noel burnt down Heisenberg, he has... Here, let me turn that music down. He told me the coordinates to get to Heisenberg because I went the wrong way. I knew where it was, but I didn't want to follow the torches. I was like, no, I can get to it from here. Turns out I couldn't. That's how I ended up finding that van, or like the vehicle. It was just in the middle of nowhere, and I still don't know what the heck that thing was. But so he gave me the coordinates, and I was like 1,000 blocks away. I was like, oh god, I was going the wrong way. And then by the time I got there, it was just completely blazing flames. I guess what I could do is watch the video back at the end of the stream so that I could have full fat come back to this stream to watch it, because I really don't want to send over a long video. Let me check out Adobe Premiere Pro and see if I have shortened it up yet. No, I haven't. See, that's the thing. You just gotta stream, though. I think that is the... What the... The main thing with it is find something super simple, like maybe how you're going and getting netherite. That could be a boring video, and if you don't want to edit and you're feeling lazy that day, that's a perfect time to stream, because you're like just streaming and chilling with the viewers while you're mining. You know what I mean? Like, if you're mining a whole entire chunk, or if you're just mining a bunch of trees for wood, or farming, doing something kind of boring, you could stream it and not have to record the boring stuff and just kind of chill with people. It's a lot of people come into the stream just to chill, not to watch the content anyways. That's what I've noticed, at least for my streams, because some of the some viewers came in for the content, but for the most part that wasn't the case. It was mostly just like them coming in to say hi and stick around to kind of talk. And I liked it because it was like, whatever I was doing, I got to just sit around and talk with people. But that's why I think you just gotta stream. I mean, I know it's as simple as that to say. I always kind of like this stream. I didn't even know what I was gonna do. I thought I was gonna stream. Yep, I want to do podcasts as well, especially with the YouTube's new podcast feature. Me and my friend are gonna try it out, and then after that first podcast I do, I'm probably not gonna do any others for a while, unless I have someone that's also down to like sit down and do them. I mean, that's another thing that I would like to have, like the Tiny Craft crew, maybe in like a year or two, come back. If we all separate and like none of us talk again, that'd be so cool to be able to be like, hey, remember the early days when we used to have the Tiny Craft 2.0, and then just have a podcast with all the members and just kind of talk about what it was like. and go over everything like a year from now. That'd be a really cool podcast and like kind of reminisce about everything that happened. Even though I was never on when everyone else was. Get a studio. You don't have to go that overboard with it though. Not right away at least. Because it's cool to do and cool to have, but a lot of the times it's not worth it. Because it's hard to make it as a podcaster. That's all I'll say. Okay. So what I'm going to do before I end stream, I'm going to full screen this video. Yeah, I get that. I would almost make a second channel for it though. Even my streams just being on my main channel don't really like benefit me much. They benefit me because of the fact that I'm not monetized and I get a bunch of watch hours from, well, by a bunch, I mean like I get more watch hours from streams than I do videos because I don't really get much from videos and shorts don't count towards watch hours. So, actually, I don't even think streams count as watch hours. You have to like public the video or the stream, and then after it's like VOD form, like already uploaded and not live anymore, then it starts counting as watch hours. So people would have to like rewatch it after the fact. And your most popular video is insane. Hold on. Blazing tomato. Oh, bro. Oversized laser emitting obliteration. No hit? Wait, you didn't get hit at all? Is that what I'm reading? Dude, I don't even see how that's possible if you don't get... What? Oh, yeah. The amount of views is crazy. Honestly. I think that's how my first video was. Not on this channel, but I posted like a skate park fight. And yeah. It got like about the same amount of views. Except for back then you could get monetized for doing nothing. So I didn't have to do anything to get monetized. I was just already monetized. I just had to set up a Google AdSense account, which is free. And so I made like 20 bucks off of that video, but I never was able to claim the money because you have to make $100 before you can pull it out. And now the channel can't be monetized, so I can never get that money out of that channel. Dude, I don't know how you didn't get hit at all. This is actually insane. There's so much stuff. This is like watching one of those Mario videos. Yeah, you could make quite a bit of money. It's completely dependent, dude. Like, for the skate park fight, I think it was like 140,000 views and only 20 bucks. But that's because of the fact that it was a fight. So the ads on it were just horrible ads. So like you have to think just a regular video would probably double to quadruple easily on bad ad revenue. So like you're going to make like 80 bucks to 100 wait, 80 bucks to well, no, 40 to 80 bucks on a bad video. A challenge playlist? 40 videos of not getting hit? Dude. You're actually insane. I'm just watching these videos and I just don't understand it. Is it luck at all? How many takes does it take to do one of these? Not all of them. I mean, the ones that say no hit, right? Which is like all of them. What do you mean? $12 of them are unavailable. I can only see up to 29, it says. I'm assuming they're unlisted or something. So most of the ones that I can see are no hits. If not almost all. Like, I mean, there's only like 3 that aren't. Or 4. That's crazy. All your no hits are public. Yeah, that's actually insane though. There's no no. I could work on that for a million years and never get that point. Seth no hit? Is that the one I was watching? I don't see it. Wait, what is the title on that one? Just Seth no hit? Oh yeah, Seth no hit. Dude, there's just like a million particles going everywhere. I don't even know what's going on. That's the big thing with Terraria. I watched Timbo's, one of his most recent videos, and just him going out for an ore. I was like, dude, what are you, how? I don't even know what's going on. Like, Minecraft is nowhere near this intense. I mean, it can be with mods, but no, I mean, like, this is just insane. He hasn't even beat the main game. That's funny. That's actually funny. I don't know how you didn't take a hit, though. That's actually crazy. Over 300 or 400 attempts, you said. Dude. I can't even get over that. That's crazy. Yeah, that's actually just it. That's nuts, dude. That's nuts. Um, dude, I can't imagine that. Like, I don't. Oh gosh. I guess in a way, I kind of feel Timbo with that one though, because I didn't beat Minecraft for the longest time, and like I was playing with mods way before I beat the game. I mean, I technically beat the game before, but like I never really like, because it's just killing a dragon. It's not like it's anything more than that. So, I've beat the dragon before playing with mods, but I didn't really beat the dragon. I would always cheat or like have my friends help me. I never did it on my own, just solo, just beat the dragon. Um, so I never really felt like I beat the dragon until like more recently. Actually, I probably have a no, I don't have a video of it, but um, it's definitely more recent. It took a while for me to even want to do that, and then once I did it, it was like very cool feeling. Actually, my hardcore video, my most recent one, was probably the most satisfying because I did a lot of clutches and I thought I was going to die. But it's hardcore. If I die, I lose everything and my whole video is scrapped. And that was so much work, so I couldn't. And somehow I clutched every time the dragon threw me up, which I've never done before. I've never been able to clutch like that. Why? Why is he playing an old version of modded Terraria? I mean, I could I could slightly understand that too, I guess, because like with Minecraft, when you play mods, you play older versions. Like I still play 1.12, and we're on 1.20 now. But 1.12 has some crazy cool mod packs, and you can't play new ones, a new version of Minecraft with it. Yeah, I don't know. Is there a reason he does that, or just because he wants to? Here, I want to get my... unhide all desktop audio. There we go. Oh, I see. That makes sense. So it is kind of like Minecraft, how like some mods are just old and you can't find new versions of them, or you can, but they're just like better on the new versions, or they're like worse on the new version. I don't, because they're like specific to that version. That's how a lot of mod packs work. Anyways, here is that video.
Bet what is it?
Shit, but he's got like way more. I think right here.
100 times more subs than me.
It's like 4 or something.
Hard at work on porting or updating though, and
Yeah, but I mean,
yeah, I can understand it. Making mods is so difficult and everything. Okay, from right here. This is where it goes. This is the video of Noel burning down
Just with one Y.
the place.
Yeah, my bad. Okay, I see one with 2K followers, one with 9 subs, one with 5 subs, and one
Much
with
high quality modded content, especially with outdated. That's sad, dude. I'm surprised he doesn't edit his videos. Oh, right here. See, I just got here and Noel's on fire. And then splat. Oh, he just killed himself. So I run over and grab his stuff.
Oh god, oh no.
And I'm just laughing because I was like, no way did he just kill himself in front of me.
What's going on?
So I stole all his stuff.
Makes me tilt.
No, dude.
My big ones are my shorts.
And now you can hear my friends in the... Yeah, it was funny. You can hear my friends in the Discord though, so it's like... my friends, my ears, bro. Because his voice is so much...
oh no. Did what I could.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
He thought I did it.
He killed himself, so I stole his stuff. He just...
And I tried to put it out by burning or breaking the blocks.
How do do I?
I didn't know
That
what to
wasn't
do.
intentional. That wasn't intentional. I was trying to burn down the trees.
The trees. The whole
the
house is
house.
on fire.
Not the house.
No, not at
I
all.
wasn't trying to burn down the
I,
house.
at one
What the
point in
hell was
time
that?
in middle
my
school,
stuff.
had Rubik's Cube class, and they taught me how to do
We'll
it.
see.
And I did know how to do it. I knew all the techniques and
The
stuff, but
whole
Jaden,
house.
I don't
turn
remember
the whole
anything
shit
about it.
out.
I just had the skin from so long ago, and I like
Intentional.
liked it because I thought my favorite YouTuber
I
had the
wasn't
skin.
trying
Looking
to,
back at it,
okay?
my favorite YouTuber did not have
The
Rubik's Cube
whole
skin.
house.
I don't even know what
fine.
his skin was.
The tower was Vader, all Vader. But like the house, I was trying to put out the
And see,
house,
this
and that's
he's
not
already
right.
hitting me. But this was before he like was gonna kill me. I think he was just
Vader,
hitting me.
I can't help you. I can't do anything. Oh my gosh.
You can solve them easily. They're not that hard to solve,
myself.
honestly, if
Give
you
me
know
all
the
my stuff.
tricks. You see, like
Your
Vader
stuff will
wasn't
be
gonna kill
hidden.
me at this point,
You
Oh,
or
no,
maybe he
no,
You
was.
are
I
going
don't
to
know.
be
I don't know his
responsible for this.
intentions. All I know is I was telling Noel that
I was a
he's.
witness.
responsible for that, but give me my stuff.
To get your stuff back, you have to take responsibility. You will
What do you want me to do? I already died. I think that's enough
find
responsibility.
us the prison.
And this is where I'm
I
telling
haven't
him.
even been told. All I was told, like, he was being in a holding cell until the prison is built. Oh,
I know. You
He's
just know
probably
the
in that van
techniques.
then.
That's the crazy part. Is people really think it's like
probably in
a
the
lot
insidious
more than it
box that's
is.
in the
It's really
basement.
not. Like
Oh.
once you know how to get those first layers
So
solved,
he's already escaped.
um,
Because that's open.
Yeah.
you just move on to like once you
Yeah,
complete the whole
because I
sides or whatever,
opened
then you
it.
just do the white and the yellow. I
Oh.
think it goes yellow first, right? Or
His
no,
video,
yellow's
I
last.
opened it.
Or is white first?
I'm letting you go.
I don't even
Please do
remember.
not be
I just
afraid of
remember you
us.
do like
Lots
a
of love.
U on
Fullest,
each one or
fattest.
something like that.
What?
What? Isn't it obvious who that is?
Yep.
Find out, bro.
I know,
Full
but
fat milk, bro.
I thought you said that you let him go. Why are there...
Oh,
It's saying that full fat milk let him go.
Hey, maybe that was a different time then. But can I please have my stuff back, Jaden?
You will go in the van.
I'm not gonna
and
lie.
you'll-
I think
I'm
someone
gonna-
with
I'm
0
giving
IQ
stuff
could probably
to
solve
full
one.
fat milk.
If you
He's
just
gonna decide.
showed him how all the
He will
techniques,
decide.
and he just learned those
But he's
specific
just gonna
techniques, he could probably learn
He's not gonna
how to
steal
do
it.
that
now.
before he can learn how to feed himself. Like it's really simple. It's just technique. There is no like trickery to it. Like it's not gonna be different any other time. Like once you learn the like 10 steps of stuff. I mean, okay, maybe it's a little bit harder than that because there is a lot to memorize. Like obviously I forgot everything. If it was like that simple, then I probably would remember it all. But yeah, I definitely forgot it. At one point I did know though.
I will explain him
He is gonna steal it.
to not
Stole
steal
all my
it.
stuff before.
I'll
he's
explain
not
to
gonna
him.
Listen.
He will listen.
Give me my stuff.
Will listen.
Give me my stuff.
He will listen.
Jaden. He won't listen, Jaden.
He will listen. So far away.
Oh, yep, this is the part where Vader comes and kills me. It was a long
Listen for me, 'cause
chase.
I
It was
need my
like
stuff.
13 minutes plus.
You don't want to do this.
So
Jaden.
updated and higher quality mods and a lot of cool things.
No,
like shaders.
dude.
You have
This is
shaders in
bull
Terraria?
crap.
I didn't
You
know
got
that.
someone that's actually good at Minecraft again.
Listen for me, 'cause I need
Yeah,
my
see right
stuff.
here? He comes and hits me for the first time. And I was like, no way, he's actually gonna come and kill me?
You don't want to do this, Jaden.
And Noah's telling me I don't want to do it.
No, dude. This is bull crap. You got someone that's actually good at Minecraft against me now.
And then, I mean, Vader, are you actually gonna kill him?
He already hit me.
And you see I have Noel's... Oh, and he hit me again. I'm already low. I don't have much food. I have all the diamonds, though. So I could have probably killed him. But I didn't have the diamond axe in my hand. And I didn't have the diamond tools on. And then
No!
Vader gets in the boat. Like, that was the most insane thing.
Dude, I guess we're sailing
caught
for the
up.
rest of the time. This is bull crap. This is bull crap.
Oh, that's really cool. I'll have to check
I
that
can't
out.
do anything.
And then from here, he was just in my boat for a long time. And then I think so far away. At one point,
no,
oh,
give
he
me
just
my-
jumps out.
give me
That's what
my
it was.
stuff.
Ah. But then he just keeps chasing me for like 10 minutes, 10 plus minutes. Until finally oh, this is what I was talking about. I don't know whose base this is. I still don't know. But I thought I was just going in like a straight line out in the ocean, just going forever. I thought I was never going to come back. And then all of a sudden, this comes in my render distance. I'm assuming this is Timbo's house.
Oh,
Or maybe
shit,
not.
I'm here again? How did I do that?
Or maybe this is your place? I thought you lived with Timbo, so I'm not sure. Whoever's it is, I ended up at there on accident. Well, thinking I was getting further away from civilization. Then this is where I get out of the boat and I get like stuck. I think I
Alright,
turn
come
around.
on.
Oh no, right here? Yeah. And I get
Oh, I
stuck
just
and then he
glitched.
hits
Vader,
me
go,
and now I'm
Vader,
at
Vader,
2
yes!
hearts. And I'm screen sharing at this point, so
Go,
I
Vader,
couldn't
go,
do
Vader.
anything about it. I'm like screen sharing in Discord and I tried to stop it, but that's how I got hit by Vader, so I was like screwed. I was like, "Oh, dude, I'm going to
I'm
lose
so dead.
everything."
There's nothing
Oh,
I can
yeah.
do.
Yes,
I
yes.
kind of gave up at that point. And then he's just like swimming after me. You can already tell. I'm at 1 heart, dude. Like I'm literally gonna die. I have no food.
All I'm saying, Vader, is we could have been teams. We could have been. There was ways to handle this. Noel knew the consequences. He shouldn't have had you do anything.
This is the crazy part. Once I jump back into the water, Vader just like does some weird, like crazy block placement or something, and like right here. Look at that. He like placed like 2 blocks tall and jumped in. So now he's got like a full dive. Like he's gonna come shooting underwater way faster than I went in. So then he gets really close to me. It just
Dude,
made him get
You're so
closer.
much better at Minecraft than me.
And then this is where I die. I'm like trying to parkour around this, trying to navigate, but that slowed me down right there and then dead.
Exactly. That's so rigged.
And this is that
so
van that I was talking
rigged.
about. I don't know where this came from, but it's
All right.
I like accidentally found it.
Fair game. This sucks, but
You know, we could have been a team. Okay? That's all I'm saying.
I already had a team. I can't if I'm already a part of a team, I can't just betray them because I want to be with another team. That's not how it works. I told
wasn't
you.
saying anything about betrayal.
Picture it.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, so he wanted me to burn down the house, so I don't know what he was getting on with that. Hold on, I gotta read what you said. Something else. I read that. You can find my. I've read that. Sadly, I canceled the series very early, but I will start a sequel sometime with cooler mods and updated mods. That is good. Be awesome. Both me and Timbo live on the same island, but Timbo's house was burned down, so only my house remains. Okay. I never saw that van, but I do think me and Vader would be interesting to see who wins in PvP. I didn't even fight back because I didn't want to lose everything. I was like, it's not even worth losing. I could just swim away and then hide. And then get off. Because I had work in the morning and I was supposed to get off right before this happened. So, like, I wasn't even supposed to be in a chase. And then it started getting prolonged. And I was like, I have to get off. But I don't want to tell them this. So, like, I'm just going to die. But make it, like, look good on video. But then I didn't. Then I tried to actually get away. Because I thought I was going to. And then it didn't work. If I fought back, it probably would have been a closer fight, but nah, I'm not good at Java PvP. Actually, I'm not good at PvP in general, so I can't really say that. One of the mods I'll use for the sequel is the Remnants mod, which changes the entire world and adds many structures and things for world generations. So it's basically like Terralith for Minecraft, like overhauled terrain and then like a structures mod. Yeah, see, that's the thing is Vader. I think he is pretty good at the game. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure he's good at both Bedrock and Java because he doesn't play Java much. Or actually, maybe that's not true because I thought he didn't, but then he told me that most of his videos are on Java. He mostly plays Bedrock from what I know because of the fact that he makes add-ons. So he also codes mods, and that's how I met him. Because his mod is way bigger than mine. Like he added like 300 different things to the game, like 300 different blocks and items and stuff. And so like that's why when Full Fat asked me if I knew him and was friends with him, and I was like, you could probably say that. And then I didn't really know Vader much at that time. I don't think. No. Actually, no, nothing changed. So yeah, I knew Vader at that time. So yeah, I said something about how he is a add-on creator, so I can't really stand for if he's gonna make a video on the content, but I know that he's very committed to making big projects happen, like his add-on. So that is proof to me that if he says he's gonna make videos, then he will. And so I would give him a shot at least, and then they gave him a shot, and I'm glad for it. So I think Vader would be pretty good at PvP on both. I think he plays both a lot. And I think he does a lot of PvP as well. Even though he literally told me at one point in time, I asked him if he wanted to do like a Bed Wars video on Bedrock, and he told me he's bad at Bed Wars, so he won't play with me. And I said I'm bad too, so like that's the point in the video, is that we're both bad, so we make a good video. You checked out Real Life Craft? I checked out Real Life Craft, but I think it's too much for me. I think it's too overwhelming. I just don't know what's going on at all. It's like a new game. And when I play with mods, I like having that same core game. I think one mod pack I really want to play with people. Because, I mean, I could play it solo, but I've just never beat it. I'm not good at either of them. I'm not good at speed bridging. On Bedrock, I mean, it's not even speed bridging. It's just bridging. So, like, obviously I'm good at Bedrock's bridging. But, like, Java, I'm not good at it at all because I've never tried. I don't think I've ever tried to do any of it. This mod pack right here, though. Material energy to the 5th power. This is the mod pack I want to play with people, because it is the coolest in my opinion. You basically start in this like chamber, and you get a greenhouse. You basically can't explore a free world, but the world has been corrupted or something like that. So you have to like go through a storyline to be able to get. And it's basically just a mod pack. So it's not just like a story mode. It's not a story map. But in a way it is. But with a bunch of mods. So it's very unique for a mod pack. And then you get disk drives. And you enter them into the chamber. Into the spatial I.O. port. I could probably load it. Depending on how long it takes to load. My PC's just an insane PC. So it'll probably be quick to load. Just so I could show what I'm talking about. So you basically get a hard drive through the quests, because it's a whole quest-based mod pack. And then you load it into the chamber, which gives you an area to play on. And it's only like a 69 by 69 by 69 area. But that's plenty when it comes to like what you're doing. And it'll tell you like the first one has its own quest. So each drive has its own little quests. And the first one has something about, like, kill, like, 17 silverfish and kill 17 spiders. and there's a bunch of spider spawners and silverfish spawners, so you just go around and kill them, and then you'll complete some of those quests, and then you get to the final quest. I know, it was an interesting choice in my opinion too. I was like, I don't know why they chose that size. So when I started making a parkour map, I was inspired by this map. So I made my parkour the same concept where every level you complete, you get a disk drive and you load it into the chamber using commands. I like built this whole thing and made a whole mod for it, and it's for Bedrock, and that's one of them. So it was really cool. I really, really, really liked it. But you can't do 69 by 69. You can only do like 64, I think, or 32. Either way. So I'm already in the world, I guess. This is an old version of Minecraft. It's 1.12, but I still love it. Just because of the mod pack. I'm gonna get up here though, and then you'll see. What I mean by the whole world. So this is the world, by the way. Like, this is the chamber. And I can unload this chamber and then get a new disk drive and, like, load this in. I don't think I have any other disk drives, but I could do it. Okay, now that we're up here, I just want to get out of this whole entire area first. So, like, back into this room. This is not the main room that you spawn in, but this is one of the main rooms you go to. I guess I could show off the room you spawn in. It'll be the hub. Yep, this is the room you spawn in. So you spawn on that platform, you kind of look around, and you get, like, starter chests. These come with, like a stone pickaxe. Oop, well, I can't do that. Here. I guess you have to open it from the top. That's weird. Anyways, you start here, and then if I open the quest book, you start with all this. It basically says a catastrophic message. Here I am again. And it's got like a little story thing to it. Error code, universe not found, catastrophic failure. You just click this to basically say I've read that. Then this one's the same thing. Can you hear me? You click this to say you heard it. You don't actually hear anything. You just, like, it's reading. And then this one, it says retrieve the Ender IO drive. So you actually have to go get the drive, and then it'll know that you did that. So then you can now mark this and receive the reward. I'm sure you've seen the quest-based stuff, so I don't need to go in depth on that. And then there's a monument. So it's like, go to the monument. I haven't actually done that, so I can complete that quest real quick and show you. Monument is this monument room. If I shift while looking at those areas, it takes me to the areas. That's what I meant by there's a greenhouse that it gives you. An alchemy lab, which is really, really cool. I can literally convert things into molecules. Like, if I go over to here, the chemical dissolver, let me take coal, it converts it into carbon. If I take copper ore, it turns it into copper. And it's inflammatory with my own flag and name. That'd be really cool. You should do that. I can do this with a few items, as well as possibly even redstone. Yep, redstone gets me iron oxide and strontium carbonate. And let's just say I grab all this stuff and come over to the chemical assembler or whatever it is, chemical combiner. You can actually, like, combine things. So to make charcoal, I put 8 carbon in the top right. To make coal, put 8 carbon in the top middle. Glowstone is phosphorus. And there's 93 things I can make. So there's not, like, too much. But if I need to make, like, I think you don't start off with saplings. You don't get any saplings. So your first way to get saplings is to find, like, grass or something like that and get grass. And then use the chemical dissolver and turn it into cellulose. And then you make the saplings with cellulose. And then you can start making trees to get your first wood, to make your first tools. So that's like your first thing, is using the chemical stuff. You can see, like, I can actually combine silicon and oxygen to make silicon dioxide. What is silicon dioxide used for? Quartz. And kaolinite, which I believe comes from clay. So if I were to do that and then go to the... Yeah, see, I can make clay with it. Yeah, I like science too. It's very interesting, and that's why I really like this map, because there's not too much to it, so it's not, like, overwhelming, and you don't have to do any of that. Well, to an extent. You do have to do it to progress a little bit, but for the most part, you don't. But let me go ahead and go to the monument room. This is just a room where it's like you need to find all these trophies, and it's hidden all around all these rooms. So like this room could have one. The very spawn, the hub that I showed at the very beginning where you spawn it, it had like 1 or 2 of the trophies. Basically each drive might have one hidden in it, and all these like greenhouse and like the alchemy lab might have one. And they're basically just, they look like this, like a bat on one, and then you like mine it, put it down here, and you get, I don't think you get a reward for these ones, but you get a reward for these ones. So if I make a copper block, which I don't have enough copper for, but if I did, I would place it on top of here, and then there would be a chest that would pop up, and I would get a bunch of rewards for it. And then I would progress, because each drive, I believe, kind of progresses you to be able to get better materials all the way up to this, which is going to be the hardest one to get. So if I check it out, it's examite ore, or examite. Let's check and see what it takes to make. Examite ingot. How do I make examite? I need ore, but that means that I have to get a drive to do that, or I could get examite dust. It looks like examite ore is going to be the only way to get that. And it may be at the very end, like at the very last drives to be able to do that. Then there's like compressed infinity dust blocks, and then all these things over here. Extreme crafting table, rainbow generator. It's got a lot of mods in this because it's an old version. It's a bad drive. It's about power. It is though. And then this is the greenhouse. You see we got a little sprinkler system. Oh, here's one of the drives. Or not the drives, the trophies. So speaking of them, if I go ahead and take this, I can go ahead and collect it. Now you see quest complete. I can go ahead and check the quest book. And you'll see there's a reward. I get a basic reward. Great. If I right click with that. Oop. Nothing too bad. 64 oak logs. That's crazy. Stick. Let me go ahead and stick with knockback. They say this stick was imbued with whimsical essence from the gods. That's crazy, dude. That's actually crazy. And if I jump from right here, it puts me on the top where I would grow trees. And walking on this green stuff. Oh, there's another one. Walking on this green stuff makes me real fast. So it kind of sets you up with all this. Just to start. So you don't have to like make your own farm or anything like that. You can if you want inside of the drive, but there's limited space, so it's like there's not necessarily a reason to do that. When you could just build it all here. And beets are the best source of iron as far as I know of, because there's no iron in the whole entire first observatory area. So if I go into the observatory, this is that area. This whole area right here is the first drive you get, and there's like no iron. You just get copper and coal. And copper doesn't really do much for you except for a little bit of tools, but now you can see this is that spatial I/O port that I was talking about. This is the drive. If I put it back in here and click the button, it'll unload it. And now there's nothing in there. And so if I got a different drive, I could put it in there. I could actually overwrite the drives as well. So that's a kind of a glitch, but it's not really a glitch. It's just kind of like, if you don't think about it, you're probably going to mess up the drives, but don't load in another drive when a drive is already in there. So like, don't try to load in a new drive when a drive is already in there. Unload the drive first. Otherwise, you're going to overwrite that old drive, and that now doesn't exist. Because you just basically deleted the file off of that old drive because it's already loaded in. So that drive is now empty. And then when you go and put the new drive in and load it in, that drive that's empty is now always going to be empty because you never put the data back onto it before like loading in something else. So it's really cool how that works. So I can just like click that button and it loads it back in, even with all the mobs and stuff. And if I break a block in there, it'll actually save all that data. So like everything saves. I could build like a giant house in there and then take that drive out, put a new drive in, go to a different world. This is the ME chest, so it's like a computer system that just gives me a bunch of storage. And then it also connects to this one over here. And this one's got a crafting terminal on it, so I can craft with it. So if I like put this here, you can see I get a shift click, craft it all. And if I put it all in there like that, I can actually like, it'll pull from here. So I can just actually have this recipe, just the default recipe. And if I shift click and craft it, it'll pull all of them from inside of this whole area. So it's really cool how that works too. I can sort everything. This as well has Tinker's Construct, which allows you to create your custom tools by using tool parts and everything. There's solar power, which I have not gotten into yet. You have to like fix that solar panel power. That's one of the quests. Come up here. There's the Tinker's things to be able to craft your tools. So you take a pickaxe head, a tool binding, and a tool rod, or a binding, and it says right here. The hammer, mine's a 3x3 area, if you don't know that. Oh, there's a horse one. Oh, and I just got a wheat from right-clicking it. Then if I go down one, it puts me into the drive room. So that thing up here, if you're not familiar with how these drives work and the crafting stations and stuff, these are actually connected to a actual drive system. It's not like I have unlimited drive and storage. I actually don't. What I do have is actually no, I just don't have unlimited drive. I have to get my own disk drives that are empty that hold storage and put them in here. So there's like one right here, there's one right here, none in here. You could actually see them. That's actually one right there. So like if I move this up to here, now it's up there. And you can see this one doesn't have any data in it. This one doesn't either. This one does. It has 9 of 1,024 bytes used. And it's got 1 of 63 types. So what that means is it can hold 63 different types of blocks, but 1,024 in total of anything. So it can't hold that many types, but it can hold. That's why it's almost better to have a bunch of small storage drives and like more drives over just one big one. Because one big one is only going to let you have 63 types. Which means I can only have like a little over 2 inventories worth of different types of ores and stuff. Whereas if I had just 2 of these, I could now double the types and then have them be smaller drives and stuff. This over here, you have to have a special pickaxe to be able to mine and open. If I try to mine it, it won't let me. See, you cannot mine this, and that's the same with anything here. If I were to try to mine anything, it just either won't mine or it'll replace and say you cannot mine this, which is really cool because it's like you're actually trapped in here. How familiar is he with all the mods? Is he like familiar, or does he not really know? He just, because I know there's a lot of people that just play the mods but don't really know much about them and don't know what else there is to offer with the mods. And maybe that's, I'm just thinking maybe he doesn't know, but I don't know. I don't really know Timbo. If I go back to the alchemy lab, just so that I can go back to the observatory. And I'm going to unload that drive and then put in the Werebeast Safari. So this is the second drive I got. And I just loaded it in for the first time. There's a paint mixer here, so I can actually generate paint from what it looks like at any color so that I could paint or something. I don't really know. So mix. I don't really know how this works. Oh, really? He's been playing for so long, it seems like, though. Right? I mean, years, I thought. And there's this room. It's got a bunch of stuff in there. This is the rare beast safari. So there's a bunch of mobs that come and spawn in here and try to attack you, but that's kind of intentional, but also not. And then I would come over here. And there's a bunch of quests for this one as well. So if I press E, go to the quest book, you can see chapter 1 is damage control. That was that first room. So it shows me to get copper, to kill silverfish and cook the nuggets. Find hidden vials of gold. So it tells you a little lore, and then you can go find that gold. It's like hidden somewhere. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know he was new to it. I thought he's been playing for a while. And then if I click biological weapons, which is chapter 2, every time I get a new disc, I actually unlock a new chapter. So chapter all the way to 7. So 7 is the last one. And I can't see it because I don't think I need to get to that point. So now I'm in here. So now I have to get a staff only access card. And I've done this part, so I know where it is. Or actually, I don't know where it is, but I do know kind of like where the area that I need it for is. As well as that says something down there. I don't know what that says. It says the Ender Llama. Oh yeah, I remember that. I'm not going to spoil it, just in case you ever play this. I doubt it, but it's always possible, I guess. Then I can always shoot these. And, oh, I got a prize. I got a gold coin for doing that. And I got a quest unlocked for doing that. Inside of here, I can actually, if there were cows, I would be able to milk stuff because there's like a cheese maker or something like that. And then I can turn that into like other stuff through basically in this, because if you think about it, diamonds are made out of carbon. Well, I could actually make diamonds from potatoes. Because if I take a crap ton of potatoes, like I mean a ton, I can convert them through the chemical thing into pure carbon and then convert them back into diamonds. So I could do a lot. Like if you wanted to grind farming and then have your friend not farm, but like go out and explore these worlds, you could do that. And then he could be grinding for diamonds just from potatoes. There's another thing for this. Yep. And I think if I check, it is diamond. Chemical combiner. See, it's 8 stacks of carbon. And if I look how to get carbon, I get it mostly from cellulose, which cellulose comes from like all the plants. So I could use grass, I could use leaves, I could use potatoes, I could use a lot. But also starch is the big one. So sucrose, you could also get it from, and sucrose is going to come from, I think that's sugar, isn't it? So like sugarcane would get me this, beets might get me that, carbonate, starch right here. So starch, this is potatoes. So if I make potatoes, I can get 12 carbon as well. So just a potato farm is going to give me 12 carbon each potato. So 12, let's do the math real quick. Oh gosh, that parrot just scared me. So if I need 8 times 64, oh, what am I doing? That's 512. Divide that by 12. That's 42 potatoes for 1 diamond. That's not that many potatoes for 1 diamond. And that may seem OP or whatever, but I don't think it is, because I've done it before, and it was like, it felt like it took forever, because you also have to power the chemical dissolver and stuff. Like, that actually requires power, which means it requires, like, coal. And to get coal, for the most part, you could either go mining in that first world, but it's kind of all over. Why am I clickbaiting him? Oh, because of the title or something? Yeah, I know. I was going to change it, but then I was like, I'm going to end stream, so I wasn't going to change it, and then the stream kept going. And I'm still at the point where I'm like, I'm going to end stream, but I want to show this world off. It's so cool. Like, there's the creeper heads. If I collect them all, I get another quest complete. There's this room. There's that little thing up there that has a lever or whatever. There's the parrot room. This is what I was talking about, though. You have to get inside of this. I can't just mine it. I have to get a key card. And if I right-click this blue concrete with the key card, it actually breaks the block so I could actually get in. And then each room has like a different key card to get floor to floor, and it keeps just going down until you get to that Ender Llama. And the Ender Llama is like corrupting the world, so you have to kill it. And then once you kill it, then people stop being so infected, and then that's the end of the second chapter. It's a really cool map, and there was a whole first map to this, but it's an older version of Minecraft. I think it's like 1.6.4 or 1.5.2. And as much as I love old versions of Minecraft, it's just so old that it's like, I don't know, it's kind of, I used to love it. Back when I used to start playing Java, it was like 1.6.4, so, or actually, no, I started playing on 1.5.2, or 1.5 point something. And so a very, very long time ago. But that's when I started playing, so it was a lot of fun back then. And like, it gives me nostalgia playing this version right here, because even though it's 1.12, which is a lot newer than that one, it still has nostalgia just playing old versions of Minecraft. And I can understand if Timbo was like old player loving to play old versions, but knowing that he's pretty new now, I'm not really sure. Started playing a few months before the combat update. The combat update was 1.9.4, I believe. Which, again, is... So I was playing before that, way before that. But that's because I was into the game back when it was on 360, like Xbox 360. So before I even had a PC, I would watch Sky Does Minecraft. I'm assuming you don't know him, but I would watch him and like Deadlocks and True Minecraft Universe and a lot of other YouTubers playing it, and that got me into realizing what mods were, because they played like a mod pack. And then I watched the Yogscast, and that's actually why Full Fat Milk inspired me to watch or want to play with him, and why I wanted to get in contact with him was because he reminded me of Yogscast, Lewis and Simon, just like having that British accent, and like it gave me so much nostalgia just hearing his accent and being like, wow, I could actually like make videos like the people I want to make videos with Full Fat and Freddy, and like, just not just because of their voice, that has nothing to do with it. It's just because he reminded me of those videos, and that made me realize that I could make those videos. And he's on Java, so that gives me someone to play him and do it with. And it's basically like a role-played mod review, where we'd role-play out like in a world, like, oh, I brought in a new barbecue today, and like next thing you know, we're showcasing this barbecue, but in reality I'm more just showing it to Full Fat, and he's acting like he has no idea what the heck. He's like, oh, a barbecue, like, I've never seen a barbecue before. What? How does this work? And then I'm showing him off how to use it. But it's not like I'm sitting there like doing a tutorial for people. I'm kind of just like, I am, but not a... And that's what Yogscast did with the Yog Labs. And it's so nostalgic for me to go back and watch their Yog Labs. I just love it. And I always wanted to make videos like those. I always did. But I just feel like the editing was so simple for them. I don't think they really edited much, to where I don't think that would fit into the new times of YouTube. I mean, obviously Timbo's kind of proof that that's not true. But also Full Fat and me have talked about that. Full Fat was like, Timbo doesn't edit any videos, and yeah, I've never created what I always enjoyed, though. That's the sad part. I never did, because I felt like it was out of place. Like, it's too old to be relevant now, to where I can't make those videos anymore. I could probably make a newer version that would be better, but It's not the same. It's not what I wanted to make. Like back then, I loved those videos because that's what I wanted to do. I was like, this is the thing I dream of doing, is making these videos and like being them right now, because this looks like so much fun. And now I've still yet to ever do that because I've never had friends on Java, except for more recently my friends have gotten into PC and Java, but they're not Minecrafters. I'm like the only one of all my friends that play Minecraft. And then Full Fat contacted me, and he was like the one exception to being outside of like my friend group that played Java for the SMP. And I was like, wow, this is the first time I've actually had like someone to play with dedicated outside of Bedrock that's like not in my friend group and like be able to make videos with. And so that was very cool to me. And then immediately after, I was invited to the Frontiers SMP and like all these other SMPs, and like I don't know what it was. I don't know if I made a video that just kind of got a lot of people's attention. It might have been one of my shorts or something, because I think Full Fat commented on a full length video maybe. I don't really know actually. Whatever I did, I got everyone's attention on my videos because that's how they found me. And so I kind of like, hey, I don't know. I'm glad that I was doing it because that's how I found this group, and I could too. And I think it's gonna grow even quicker now that Full Fat has been doing face cam. I think it's a little early for his face reveal, but I don't think it really can be too early. Like, I'm not gonna say it's too early, because technically he could have started his channel with the face reveal. It doesn't really matter. I think the only thing that does matter is that he uses it to his potential. And he has been. I think his videos have, not that they were bad, they were actually good before, but I think they actually are better now. I watched his most recent one on the SMP of building a new house, and I didn't watch the whole thing. But like I said, I tune into everyone's videos. Like, I've tuned into yours. I've tuned into everyone that I see. If it pops up in my recommended, I am going to click on it, and I'm going to like it, comment, and then usually watch like a quarter of it to a half of it, and then tune out of it. Yeah, I'd liked it too. I don't know if I left a comment on that one, but I know I did watch it. I was going to comment, and then I kind of like just didn't. I don't think. Oh wait, no, I did. I told him how to make the nether bricks. Yeah, there's no lore on the power SMP that I'm in. Not really, at least, but this one has had a lot more lore, and that's also why I liked Full Fat when he first contacted me, because he gave me so many ideas of like the lore type of things that that's the type of stuff that I liked watching as a kid, that I never wanted to make once I got older, because I'm not a kid anymore, so it's harder for me to like want to make those videos as much. Like, I still want to do like the Yog labs and like roleplay stuff, but like the lore type, like writing out like a lore or planning out a lore for like a video, it just doesn't feel right to me. But that's just because I'm older, and I'm like, I don't know what it is, honestly. It just doesn't feel right. But I think that's more because I haven't really done it. If I were to do it and I enjoyed what I made with it, I think I would like it. But anytime I go to do it, it's like new to me, so it ends up being bad. Like on video form, I watch it back and I'm like, wow, this was a bad video. And so I end up scrapping it and deleting it. And so I never really ended up doing that. There's so many videos that I've made that just got deleted. It's crazy. I wish I could just make a video and post it, but it's not me. And now, I mean, I'm only making it harder on myself with the new quality that I'm going to be posting, because it's like, I'm going to be posting so much less. Not that I was posting, but I'm going to be unlisting like almost every one of my videos here soon. Once I get this either hardcore video done, or possibly, I don't know if I'm going to unlist all my videos for this SMP video, the Power SMP that I'm working on, but the Olympics event, it's been about 2 weeks of recording. I started with an end fight in 2 days. So what that means is when I started on that SMP, there was a fight where everyone's fighting, and the Power SMP, if you kill a player, you take one of their power points. And a power point is like a permanent effect, like haste 2 or haste 1. And with my points, I could buy those. And if a player steals mine, that's basically a life. Like, I could get banned if I lose all my power points, and you only start with 3. So it was very risky for me to want to join in 2 days before everyone's going to fight, because they all have Prot 4 maxed out gear. They've been duping their items, so duplicating. And so they had the best stuff you could possibly get. So many power points because they were duplicating them. And then the owner, like, finally found out about it and had to, like, make them delete half of this stuff. And then, luckily, so I started, my video was going to be titled, I have 2 days to become the most powerful in this SMP. Because I did. I had 2 days to become the most powerful. And they all had teams of, like, 5 minimum. I had a team of me. I didn't have a team. So I was going in there by myself and going to try to fight 10 people. And they all had max gear and I had nothing. I didn't even have diamond armor. I had no diamonds. And so I was pretty much just screwed. And it got around to 2 days. And then, so that's why I wasn't on any other, both richest and strongest in the SMP. I agree with that. You are 100% richest and the strongest in the SMP. And that's where I wanted my video title to be, how I became the richest and strongest in the SMP, pretty much. But once I found out that everyone was duplicating, I found out that wasn't going to be possible without me duplicating, and I didn't want to get banned, so I wasn't going to do that. I was going to do it legit. And that just takes longer than 2 days. So I grinded for a whole 2 days because I got sick, and so I couldn't really record. Meaning that I was just recording like little replay footages, and I would do a voiceover afterwards. And then after 2 days, I built a right. Well, that's what happens, dude. When you have the time to grind for it, you can get it. I didn't have the time to grind for it, but until I got sick, so I was like, I didn't do it when I was sick. I was so sick that I didn't even play games. But then right after I stopped being so sick, I realized that the end fight was in a couple days, and they also had a build battle coming up in the next day. So I was like, I'm going to get on today because tomorrow they want builds to be done. And there's only like 3 people that made builds. So I'm going to build like a super small house, super simple, just make it look a little bit better than the others. And then, yeah, 2 to 4 hours a day. I only have 2 hours after work because I work 4 10-hour shifts every week. So Monday through Thursday, I only have 2 hours before bedtime after work, which means if I want to eat, that's only an hour and a half. If I have to cook something, that's probably only an hour. It's just, I don't have the time for that. That leaves me with 3 days a week. And so I also have to edit the videos. My work is a metal fabrication place. I basically make shelters for the government or for the military. They like have me cut the metal and drill all the holes in the middle and assemble it all. And then we send it out, and then they test it before and put vinyl on it so that they could send it to the military. Yeah, it's pretty cool, but I don't really like the job. I mean, I like the job. I don't like the coworkers I work with. I guess I could say that. But yeah, it is. It's a cool job. It's really it's fun. But working 10-hour shifts, I think, was slightly bad idea. I'm not sure though, because I still don't know. Before this job I worked in fast food, so I was working in Arby's. I don't know if you guys have Arby's out there. But I was only working like 36 hours a week, or well, that was like max. So I was only really working like 30 hours a week. But it would be between 4 to 5 days that I'd be working that much. So
less hours and the same amount of days. It's like or more days. That means each shift is gonna be like 6 hours, 5 hours, and that's just really short. So I had time after work to do stuff. I hated it when I was doing it because I didn't realize how bad this next job was gonna be. But now that I'm working this job, it's like after work having no time to do anything because editing a video takes like 6 hours depending on the video. Like the first SMP video I made on the TinyCraft took about 2 hours to record and edit, but with my new quality thing, I can't make videos like that anymore. That video is not even near the quality level that I'm setting for my standards. And I'm not going to delete that video ever. I'm never going to delete any of my videos. I'm just going to unlist them. But I don't even know if I'm going to unlist those SMP videos because that's going to be like the start of my editing journey. Because I didn't really edit videos until that SMP video. And then after that, I started like realizing I need to edit better. I think the longest video took me to edit was like 12 hours. But that's just because it wasn't my video. When it's your own video, it's a lot easier to edit. I edited for a fishing channel on YouTube. Their channel name is 541 Fisherman. And he would give me like 6 hours of footage. And that means I have to like watch through all 6 hours because I don't know when anything's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen. So I watch for 6 hours, which means that I have now wasted 6 hours of my editing time just watching the video, cutting out stuff that's boring. And then after that, then I would, technically I wouldn't watch it for 6 hours because I'd put it on 2x speed, but still 3 hours. And then chances are I'm probably going to watch it a second time back because I'm going to try to make sure I didn't miss anything. Because a lot of the times I'll get distracted on my phone and then realize I just missed like 10 minutes of footage because 5 minutes went by and on 2x speed that kind of went by quick. And something could have happened that I kind of missed out on. Because it's boring to sit down for 3 hours watching a video in 2x speed. That's just boring. It's just a guy not talking, casting, not catching anything. And it's just so boring. So it's just it was not fun editing for that channel, but at the same time that got me into editing for the most part. And then I was getting paid for it, so that was the cool part. I thought that it would work out as a job, but it really didn't because it just took too long for the amount of money I was making. The video in total after edited was half hour. Oh, the footage was 8 hours. Okay, I see. Yep, that makes sense. Because I think the footage for my first SMP video on the TinyCraft SMP was about an hour, maybe 45 minutes. Because, like I said, it was after work, and I was trying to, like, rush. I was like, I have 2 hours until I have to go to bed. How am I going to get a video on this done today? But I was feeling good. And so I hopped onto it, and I was just grinding, and I was like, I got diamonds my first episode, I think. Or no. My second episode, I got diamonds. My first episode, I got that cow farm and like the start of the house. And then it ended. Like it was a very bad footage wise. Nothing really interesting happened. And so technically I probably should have waited on posting that video, but I wanted a video on the SMP as soon as possible because everyone else was starting to make their first videos and talking about how they had videos ready. And so that was when I was like, oh crap, I need to make a video. Otherwise I'm going to get kicked from this SMP and I really don't want that to happen. And so I grinded. And by grinded, I mean like I edited as fast as possible. And I didn't go to sleep until like midnight that day. And I work at 5 a.m. So I was like 5 hours of sleep. Probably didn't even go to sleep right then and there either. Yeah, that's how I joined the Power SMP. It was weeks late. And so I had like no gear when everyone else did. But I mean, like, I'm fine with it now because now the owner's talking to me and he was like, hey, you seem cool. I'd like you to be, like, if you're looking for content, I've got an idea that I would like you to help out with. And so it's just me and the owner of the SMP working on a project right now, which is really cool. Because he's actually how I found the SMP, because I found his video and I really liked his video. I was like, wow, that's a really good video. And I wanted to get some editing tips from him and learn how to edit kind of somewhat like him. And so I contacted him about it, and that's when I found out he had an SMP that I could join, so I applied for it. And then he accepted me in, and so I'm hoping that he's going to be able to help me get some better quality footage. So far, we already got a little bit of quality footage. I would show it off right now. Just like it's not quality what I'm able to show off right now, but I would show off the footage that I got from today, or technically yesterday, but I technically can't because it has to wait for the video. Because if any of the SMP members watch the video, they're gonna see how the event was made, which could get me in trouble, I think. Not with the owner, but I'll just say that PowerPoints may have been duplicated on accident. And I may have a lot of effects. So I may be the most powerful on the SMP. Not my armor or tools, but like PowerPoints wise. Like they could keep killing me and I probably won't ever get banned. And the owner knows about this. He just said I should probably make a video about it before he fixes it. I was like, okay, I'll maybe do it. I don't know. It was just a glitch. He came out with like a new update and it added a glitch, and I was excited to try this new feature that he added. Turned out that caused the glitch. And so that new feature is broken. I'm not quite sure if he knows how to fix it or not, because he codes his own plugin for the server. So he said, well, I guess it's just going to have to be like that. I was like, bro, I have 60 lives. I don't think I'm ever going to be banned from this server. And he was like, no, it should work fine. Like, I don't know what's wrong. And then all of a sudden he hops on the server and tries something. And he's like, oh, I just duplicated mine too. I was like, exactly. It's not just me. So that's why I'm not able to show off the video, because I don't really want the SMP members knowing that I have all those PowerPoints, even though they were duplicating them too. And I guarantee they have all the PowerPoints as well. But my footage shows in the top right all your effects. So you can see I have like fire resistance, haste 3. I have like all of it. Oh, it feels great. But not when it's not earned legit. Because like I feel like the other members are gonna be like, oh, he's cheating. It's against the rules. Because technically it is against the rules to abuse the PowerPoint glitches. It's in the rules. But like the owner told me I could. But like the owner would probably tell them that they can't. So it's like, he only told me I could. He said the reason I can is because I was the first one to find it. So technically, I guess, like, it's not favoritism. It's like that's the legit reason. It's because I found it, so I can make a video on it and kill a bunch of players, he said, using this new OP glitch. But I mean, I might make a video on it. This glitch got me. No, what would I title it? I found the biggest glitch in this SMP, or I got infinite lives in this SMP. I'd probably do something like that. I got infinite lives in this SMP, and then have like a heart, like a hardcore heart, but with the infinity sign behind it, like fading, for the thumbnail. Something like that. And then I would just make a video, like, basically starting off with, like, nothing. And then, obviously, I would start off with 60 PowerPoints, because I can't remove the PowerPoints. Now that I have them, they're there. I basically did become a god. I don't have tools or armor, so in a way, I'm not, like, the most powerful yet. But PowerPoint-wise, I think I have somewhat near the most PowerPoints on the server. I don't know who actually does have the most PowerPoints, but like every time I start recording on that server, I have more PowerPoints because I have to, like, I was trying to hide it and be like legit. Like, I have the PowerPoints, so let me withdraw them and then get a new effect every time, because let's say I'm mining, well, I want haste 3 then. So I want to withdraw my effects or PowerPoints from my effects and then rebuy the haste. Well, doing that is the actual glitch. So the withdraw was the new feature, and the withdraw works to an extent, but it also sometimes doesn't withdraw but gives you the points back. So you could just keep withdrawing, and then like you'll get like 1,000 points or whatever as many times as you want. I just didn't do it too many times because I didn't do it on purpose. I'm not trying to gain points out of this. I'm specifically just trying to withdraw my points and rebuy something else, but it's broken, so it duplicates my points, and then I have to like duplicate them just to be able to get rid of them, just so I could purchase it. So in the video, it looks like I didn't do it. It's so stupid. I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't care if people think I duplicated them because I technically did, but there's no way around it. I'm not using the effects all at once though. Like, I'm trying to keep it as like I have 3 points active at all times because that's all the points I own or I should own. So I only use like 3 points at a time. Like if I need to use haste, I'm going to use haste 3 because that's 3 points. If I need speed, then I'm going to use speed 3 because that's 3 points. Or if I need speed and Dolphin's Grace, that's 3 points right there. Just speed 2 and Dolphin's Grace. So I just kind of do that. It's a cool feature in that server, having the PowerPoints. It's really nice because I can instant mine stone with my efficiency 5 pickaxe. And I also have really good tools, like possibly better than what you have in the Tinycraft SMP. I'm not positive, but I have a feeling that it is better than what you have, just because of the fact that my pick is fully maxed out. Like, you can't get better enchants on it. So efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, Mending, and Fortune 3. And then I have another netherite pick that is the same thing, but instead of Fortune 3, it's Silk Touch. And then I have Sword, which is not maxed out. Everything I own has Mending, I'll just say that, and netherite. That can have netherite, because my armor on the server they don't allow netherite armor. Yeah, see, that's my exact point. My pick is already better, and I just started that SMP. But that's because I grinded for like 2 days straight. Like, when I say grinded, I mean like I was sick, so I didn't have work that day. So I was on for like 8 hours one day. Like, one of the people got on the server and like, oh, hey, you're new. Just kind of said hi to me and everything. Oh, what are you doing? What are you up to? I told him how I was like trading with a villager. And then they got on like 8 hours later to see that I was still on. And they were like, holy shit, you've been on all night. And I was like, yeah, I'm really tired. But at that point, they were like, dude, you're probably fully maxed out gear. I didn't even have diamonds. I was still struggling to get stuff. Like, I was 8 hours in, and I had all the villagers, but I didn't give them jobs yet. I was just breeding the villagers and making like a wheat farm so that I could breed the villagers. Like, it was just a struggle of getting these villagers in their spots and stuff. And so I told them, like, I didn't tell them I was making a villager farm because only the owner knows about that. But I did tell him that I was trading with villagers. So he knew that. And then I kind of just got to the point where I got Mending, I got Unbreaking 3 villager, I got a Fortune 3 villager. I don't have a Soak Touch villager. Actually, no, I think I do have a Soak Touch villager now. I have a Protection 4 villager. I have a Power 5 villager. I have a Sharpness 5 villager. I've gotten every villager I needed, but then I like turned them into other things that I needed desperately at that specific time. I would have a Thorns 3. I would have a Fire Aspect 2, Infinity, all these other ones. I had the option to keep them, but I was in a time crunch, so I was like, I don't want these because they're not useful to me. Whereas Sharpness 5 will be, so I'm just going to keep going until I get Sharpness 5, and then I never got Sharpness 5. I think I got Sharpness 4. Or wait, no. I might have, yeah, because I went through so many, it probably took me like 20 minutes of just cycling the villager until I finally got the Sharpness 4, so I was like, dude, I'm keeping it. I don't even care. I'm not going for Sharpness 5. And then that's basically my first day on that server was like already had the better villagers. Then the next day was working on getting the emeralds, and then I never actually discounted the villagers, so I never converted them with the zombie villager. But that's because I never went to the nether yet, so I didn't have anything to convert them with, because I needed to get a brewing stand and then blaze powder to use the brewing stand. And so I wasn't able to do anything with it. So I did end up getting pretty good gear, but not the best at all. And they have like literally you couldn't put any other enchantments on theirs because they have the best gear. Like every member on the server does. And they're all in teams of like, I think it's a team of 4, which is the owner's team, and then the other team's like a team of 10. But it might be split into 2 different teams, but they're all like technically on teams. And I'm just the one person that's by myself, not on any team. Just finished the walls. Dang, dude. But yeah, I grinded on that SMP. It's a lot easier having the PowerPoints because I just had haste 3. Or no. I didn't get haste. Because I played it smart and knew that withdraw wasn't out yet and the fight was coming up, I got myself strength 2 and resistance. So resistance and strength 2, which got me pretty good, like, I mean, for having no armor with enchants, I was pretty well off. And then the day of the build, which was the next day, I was the only other person on besides the owner and his friend. So he was like, oh, I'm probably just going to let you win the PowerPoint because I only had 3 at the time. And he was like, you definitely need it. I went in there with no armor, no nothing. He's like, dude, you're naked. You have nothing. I can't even kill you because I have a rule against killing nakeds. And I was like, yeah, I know. I left my armor at home because I only had iron armor. So it was like, I don't want to die because I have the iron armor on. I'm just going to look like a naked. So I went there with nothing. And then he was like, I'm just going to let you win. But then he did a poll on his Discord. And I definitely didn't win. So I never got that PowerPoint. But from that encounter, he realized that I might be kind of cool and trustworthy to kind of let in on some ideas. And ever since then, I've been talking to him about stuff, and he didn't have me do anything, but his teammate did. He gave me a netherite block and a netherite axe with like sharpness 4, or no, sharpness 5, efficiency 4, unbreaking 3, mending. No, there might not have been unbreaking 3, but it had mending. So sharpness 5, efficiency 4, mending. And I was like, dude, this is a netherite axe. Like, this is insane. He just dropped this and said, yeah, just take it. This is my old one. I was like, dude, this is insane. And so I told him no because I'm gonna grind and go get it myself. But then he was like, no, I did just take it. So I took it, and that actually is what helped me so much because that axe, even though I ended up dying and losing it, um, that's how I was getting sticks for trading with the villagers. So I got most of my emeralds just from that. Oh, started a raid, dude. Hey, raids are amazing. I would not discriminate against a raid. So loud. But yeah, don't discriminate against a raid, dude. Because you get your emeralds, and at one point, you'll get a totem of undying. And that's one of the things in the crafting recipe for the PowerPoint is you need 2 totems, two totems, 2 blocks of netherite, and 4 gas tiers, and another star. It's just an insane recipe. And then I guess that's what the people were duplicating was all those things to be able to. Wait, would you? Big flex. That is a big flex. That is. Gotta get that mending on your shield though, so you don't lose it. Unless it has mending, I can't see. It doesn't look like it though. It's kind of funny because the thumbnail is Minecraft speedrun. The title is 101 droppers Minecraft Bedrock. Then here I am playing a Java mod pack. It's like, dude, I'm not even on any of the things that I said I was doing. Hey, at least I started, and I did part of all of them. I started playing a speedrun. Uh-oh. Don't let it kill the villagers. But I think this is where I'm going to call it. I'm very tired, and it's now 6 a.m. I have not gone to sleep. I should not be up. This is, I would have gotten up an hour ago for work. And I'll have to get up an hour ago for work on Monday. A bow would be very nice, especially if you get it fully enchanted. Those things are so OP. But anyways, Blazing Tomato, it was nice having you on here. And I'll have to do it again soon. I will probably be back with another stream either tomorrow or next weekend. I'm not really sure. It's something that I'll have to figure out with my schedule and everything, and nothing can be set in stone with how busy I'm gonna be, so all I can really say is I'll try and get on the tiny craft here soon and get some more like diamonds and stuff so I can return you those 5 diamonds or even double them depending on if I get fortune 3 in time. So yeah, that is everything, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.